entire match so far feels you could segment it in different ways and take totally different things away from it. So many ebbs and flows to this series already, and we've only had one half in a best of 5. We're in for a treat here. Let's get back into the action. Is it enough? 6-6. Can PaperX hold on to this scoreline? Or is this enough for Sentinels to close in now further on map 1?
Let's go, guys. What's up?
Aggression here from something.
Back to another live stream. We're watching.
Alongside Mindfreak.
Let's go. 6
Sniffed out pretty quickly though by Sassy.
Who you guys are voting for? Let me know.
Sentinels
I'm
red
gonna
alert
call
now.
my friend.
As I say that,
Let's
Spike
go.
already drifting back over towards Rubble, and all these 3 members of Sentinels ahead of this. Beautiful time for Sentinels to really find contact on Mound and allow a little bit of time here. Forsaken got to tread carefully here.
Yeah, he's on a platter, and I love that. Little information, that fact finder just tapping the orb over there, drawing out that little trap play. And the instant response,
quick, though.
they have responded very quickly. There's 3 on CT, make it 4.
flood.
They are going to go back in on this, so they want a brawl. They might just get one. Sent on the other side, going to eat the paranoia, though. They're in trouble. Here's that battle. 1-for-1 trade so far. Flash going to set it in motion. They swing around the side. Something goes down, but Mindfreak succeeds. They're down to just 1 now. Mindfreak, that's 3. Needs another. They're both low. 21 HP. Oh, it's gone.
Nice.
Mindfreak. 5 seconds. And gets PaperX there first on the second half here, claiming the pistol, but that was just brutal between the 2.
No hesitation whatsoever from PaperX. Like I said, it was the perfect time for Sentinels to catch some level of contact over towards Mount.
Beautiful work from Mindfreak.
But the fact that everyone's on the same page, Lauren, the call is made, and they're even here ahead of Sentinels finding the plant.
How wild is that? Because I thought Sen had the perfect response, right? You had that little bit of a bait over by the ult, but the second that door swings, that paranoia Sen, all of that's flooded in. Brilliant. Run it A, and they get what you thought was going to be the safety plant. It wasn't the case. Somehow, PaperX beat them there. I mean, I guess they're called W Gaming for a reason. Quick as hell. Adjusted on the fly very nicely, but a buy back in.
Yeah, setups again. I'm curious whether or not this continues through the buy rounds. Forsaken.
Let's go. Let's go.
Up on a platter here, the solo anchor towards C.
He's had a lot of stress in this game already. Gonna note that. Slips ahead of it. This is a really nice reposition potentially. Goes unsure. He's been spotted now. They found him, prying him out of position.
But he's alive so long. Look at the rotation come through.
They're almost here. The cavalry's on the way. But Zelsis, could he be the gatekeeper to this? He can keep them back. He absolutely could.
Nice.
But off the follow-up.
What the fuck?
Answer back in kind, leaving just 2 with Sen. John QT and Zekken.
Bucky.
Rough.
No satchels left for Zekken, so he has to hope somebody walks up to him.
Didn't catch on the flash, so maybe that position doesn't get fully considered.
Could be heartbreaking for something, though.
He's getting so close here. The smoke goes in, plays Zekken a little closer.
Mindfreak's watching.
Does he go for this? It's all on him. It's too much to handle. Something was ready. Mindfreak was watching. It was perfect.
Another instance of Sentinels looking for a force here and a pacey hit. Stars align for him. They find the site that Forsaken's on, but he stays alive so long there. Sentinels have to do a ton of work to dig him out of that position. I mean, the benefit being as well, there's only 1 person on that side, so they don't even really get a big upgrade from that. I think it was a Spectre that Forsaken brings into this. Yeah. A rifle could have been a very different situation. Bucky again here for Zekken. SMG and a Sheriff and light shields for Sentinels. We are seeing a different setup this time though. Forsaken over towards B and just the utility to hold down the fort, but same stack once again for PaperX.
And you can see that Bucky flying on in. Zekken gonna just delete Forsaken, huge
7
impact.
HP.
He's still standing though, and that's all that matters. That's going to allow the plant a Bucky and a couple satchels, and they basically get to clear Forsaken. The pressure he was under last time, as said, his survival was the impressive part. Now, do they have what it takes to withstand this retake, though? You've got a Bulldog, yes, with 10s. You've got that Bucky on a barely alive Zekken, a Stinger on Sussy, and a couple of classics. On the other side, a couple of rifles in play. Zekken might be played in again here. Might have another chance, something though. Knows better. Thinks ahead, 1-for-1 trade out. play is still favorable towards Sen, still having numbers here. Monyet going to take away tens. Something looking to springboard back in. They've got to deal with CT here. They've got to try and clear him. There's so many players there, though. And Sentinel's digging their heels in. The fuse taken away. Oh, John QT! Against the odds. Beautiful work.
Are you fucking serious?
A Bucky and a bit of a dream. And it's enough to get themselves back in the game.
Why is it so close?
The light shield's enough to sustain here. A round 3 flips. I mean, it feels like here as well, there's a real chance the Sentinels get locked back out of this site in the post plant.
Nice one, John.
With so many bodies stacked up, and only Zekken with the Bucky up close.
Let's go, boys!
Luckily, the utility running things down, and John QT finding 2 crucial kills to close things out here. Already early progress going to give something.
Don't go see. But oh fuck, A pe bhi 3 stack hai, B pe 2
so you know he's not going to be sitting back. He wants in.
Just get this
press
fucker.
The corner just.
Ton of space cleared and crucial information here.
But do they go back through? They're going to re-clear this. And they've taken the space away again, but still they have to deal with something.
The alarm bot over towards Rubble. What's an indicator that Sentinel's going to leave that space open for PaperX, but they are poised outside it.
PaperX are here, and they are here in numbers. They've left something with the weight of the world on towards C, and they've stacked with the lesser weapons, the scraps that they could gather. And look at this trap that's been set. Devi could do some damage here. He's only able to get one, and Sen just power on forward. Perfect clear. They take times, they clear him out, and the site is going to be theirs. Plants on the way, but so something.
No way,
How much
bhai.
can
No
one
way, 1v4.
man do? 4 targets.
It's an 8-8 all.
Time soon to be against him as well.
Spike planted.
With 2 smokes to work with.
8 all.
To get that
Easy
first step.
No.
Absolutely not. Sassy, gonna hold that. Make sure no naughtiness comes into play. And the scoreline as close as ever.
But no one is immune to fear.
Operator back in hand now for something. Bladestorm out of the way. Showstopper available as well for PaperX.
Just win the first match, second match can you go slow, third pe jeet jana Sen, you can do it.
Let's go. Swinging round 3.
दोनों का full buy है.
Decent buffer in terms of the finances as well with that round flip. Lockdown.
Economy is almost the same, just 1000 ka difference है.
Look at this stack again though.
Yeah, I mean PaperX are just running this time and time again. Clearing the space towards Rubble. Retrieving this orb.
They can go C
Backing
fast, but there's like traps.
This time something going a little deeper actually. Well, much deeper in fact.
But the problem still persists. Forsaken still going to have to try and do the best he can, maybe just try and keep control towards CT. You know, you're not going to be able to take on 5 of Sen flooding your site, but you've got to try and pick somewhere to hold on to. It looks like CT's the case.
Oh, Odin hai.
But Forsaken wants in. Oh, that's stunning. And away they go, Forsaken! Clear sight himself! That's obscenity! What is going on? PaperX looking lethal. And the plant not in place. The lockdown going to come in. And now there's problems. Where the hell is that coming from? Tens is going to have to do some miracle
He can
work
TP
here.
out.
Show me what you got, Tens.
Something's already going. He's already onto this.
The chosen one himself, Tens in a 1v3. Plant is there, but look at the timing, look at the pace. Something was quick to this. Oh, the timing.
Bro!
Tens, he couldn't do it then. Forsaken, magnificent in holding that, playing back through on the tap of that spike.
I mean, both Mindfreak and Monyet getting 2 ridiculous kills
Yeah,
here.
Monyet's
off
nuts.
the first ping of the neural theft. And this as well, Sassy just left out in the open here. See as well, I'm not even sure, actually, that is wild.
Oh.
I'm not even sure when the Viper's pick comes through there, and one of our Sentinels are thinking Sassy's going to be in a little pocket of that. Really unfortunate timing, if so.
We have this round. Operator still, of course, going to be brought back into play by something. I've got to say, though, Mindfreak's the one having an absolute belting performance here as well. On the other side, Zekken, superstar levels of impact so far. Everyone else having a solid game, got to say it. But again, that stack. Do they try and disrupt this? Do they put more towards this, or do they accept that this side of the map is the PaperX
8-9 is not a bad thing. I guess this is gonna lead to an overtime.
Playing much deeper this time around.
They're doing 4-1 splits, Mike. This is crazy to me. It's working.
Real faith in the C site retake, and
Why the
I mean the Decimals
fuck are there,
highlighted
like,
this really. You
4
don't want to be there
people
to
on
entertain
A?
Zekken on the entry
No.
for C site because he's lethal.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, this time around, there's not even a trip on C. It's just the cam. There's a cam and a cage. That's it.
Holding
You can
back.
see Paper X don't want to even really entertain a brawl outside C.
Full retake.
Ready.
Whether or not Sentinels really are going to start digging a little deeper. We saw it on that round 3 force-up.
Here.
Sen could be thinking this feels almost too easy. Where the
Here.
hell is this coming from? Seeker's going to be coming in now. This could be the chance to start turning the screws a little. Paranoia posted, but this plays in Mind Freak. If anyone pushes too far, not the case. On still ticking, and no casualties yet to be made. Mon yet the first to really step towards the site. Isolate to find
Bro,
himself.
are
Big
you
delivers as well. The clear back through looks concise. Zeus is on the back lines though, now feeling the pressure.
Plant's not good for this.
Wait, can
I
they
mean,
not see this? Monyet finally gets taken off this one, but it is
Oh,
just
it's a
on
1v2,
Monyet
it's
in
a
a 1v2. A chance!
Let's
for
go,
himself
let's go,
between
let's
his
go.
fingertips. Sentinels hold on. Oh,
I think John QT sends a snake. I just caught it before the camera switch there. A snake bite comes onto the spike. And at just the same time, Sentinels find crucial kills. That felt awkward because everybody on site just folds here. Paper X again demonstrating confidence in this retake on C. And really the pinnacle of this being coming out of B, catching a timing on the door. Yeah, Sassy. A sigh of relief almost there.
Yeah. And it is a timeout for Paper X. Enough of a statement made back from Sen that they feel like they've got to get a bit of grip back into this game, Mike.
I mean, 15 rounds between timeouts for Paper X. So Alex
Yeah.
must have felt pretty good about what's
Yeah.
going on. He was saying, obviously, usually it's only hitting the panic button when it feels or sounds like the boys are running out of ideas or, I don't know, getting a little frustrated. I guess generally happy with how this gone, and rightfully so, Paper X have up a damn good performance so far in the opening rounds here in the second half.
But is this the breaking point, right? Is this where Sen start taking over the game? Starting to feel it out a little bit more, starting to read it well. And again, those unorthodox holds that Paper X were depending on, I'm wondering if they go back to that or if this is one of the adjustments, that 4-1 almost.
But the other side of that is I'm curious how much Sentinels have actually figured out on the other side of this. I mean, Forsaken's just kind of playing off the spike cam, looking for a wallbang with the Odin. Like I said, allowing Zekken to take all of this space for free. We haven't seen Sentinels, other than that round 3, dig a little deeper, pushing into spawn, taking that space even further.
I'll find you.
Regardless, though,
He has a marshal though.
scope in hand for something. 2 Sheriffs, a Guardian, an SMG to round things out here for Paper X.
And it is that 4-1 again. Not so fast this round as we do still see that kind of forced up purchase to an extent. Well, a half buy really. The B site completely absent of any resistance. So Sen going to take the space given to them, get themselves a plant. And I love this late lurk. John QT is becoming such a fun player to watch. Now, whether or not he gets away with much here is yet to be seen, but let's find out. Steps away, he does. Again,
Bye.
always a backline threat. Always
Good
that
round,
last
good
line of
round,
defense
good
as
round,
well.
Good round.
Exceptional at it. And this time, tricky. Those lighter weapons to really find much bite here for Paper X.
Nice.
Dealt with Zekken.
Don't die, don't die.
Not going to let them close.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Nice,
Clean,
flawless.
flawless round for Sentinels. And we've got to see what the adjustment is now for Paper X.
Really well
Oh,
handled.
what? It's a fucking
I think maybe that is
2-1-1?
indicative of figuring out exactly what the setup is on the other side of Paper X. Because walking into B site on an anti-eco feels a little uneasy, Lauren.
Dicey.
Sentinels feeling that maybe Paper X are leaning on these stacks. I don't know if that's full confirmation. We have seen Forsaken holding down B previously, sitting behind this trip. But we do see a bit of a switch up here. I don't know if maybe this is on the back of some utility being placed, but Forsaken and something over towards C here. Sentinels won't be there to greet it initially.
And how do Paper X read that as well? Because John QT just got noted. Is that going to be, okay, it's just John QT, or oh, there's more to it? Now, I'm waiting to see this contact on the B side
Wow.
from the utility, but
Seeing this makes me feel like Sen have actually read that B is the gap.
looks like you're right. They've not particularly sprung that quickly. They've taken a moment or two, so you will have Monyet very close by. The paranoia is really good. That couldn't have been closer. And look at the gap close from Zekken. Played into motion.
I mean, Monyet was out as well here.
He didn't need to go back in until he'd maybe come out of that blind. And again, Zekken just played in again. This guy is just, as said, it's not just his mechanical capability, it's the team playing him in time and time again. Full faith in what he can do, and rightly so. It looks like Paper X are hitting a brick wall here, Mike.
2 rounds now where B has been their downfall. Pretty late on in the half. Need to see a switch up here. Forsaken and Divide just looking to try and hold on to these weapons. Sassy might just yet figure out where Forsaken is. Needs to dip away now, but might even get caught by Zelsis. All right, Forsaken good for it.
Okay.
Very good for it.
All right, well.
Oh.
Bro, what?
Well.
Well.
He was pretty good for it.
Yeah.
And then everyone dies.
Everyone dies, what the fuck?
What's the money going to be like? I'm kind of interested if they can get a full purchase for Paper X. Obviously,
I mean,
Sen are great.
Yeah, 3 people are going to be able to get a rifle here for Paper X, but another round where Sentinels identify, or seemingly have identified the gap here, the weakness. Unfortunately, this is the round where, I mean, the previous round, sorry, is where we saw something in Forsaken looking to really try and absorb one of these C-site hits and
9-11, easy, 9-11, easy.
put a little bit of resistance on the way in.
Maybe trying to play in a touch earlier here. And Sen, this time, deciding to go towards that A site. First time we haven't seen that stack in play. And it's going to start investing the smoke.
They should rotate,
by
they should fucking rotate.
CT clearing towards tree, it's pacey. Sen, Paper X are here, Monyet is screwed. How is he alive that long? But second
Damn
again.
Nice!
His name is constantly up in lights, and Tens wants in on the action, demolishing Paper X so far. Mind Freak though, still with an opportunity, 2v2, making a 2v1, Tens just going around the world, leaving it all in Forsaken and Zelsis' hands.
Spikes down in tree though, so Forsaken resets his. Zelsis has to try and dig him out of this spot, Lauren.
How does he play at this time? It's a good amount of time to play with here. 45 seconds. Zelsis takes a look close. Any of these corners could contain a threat. Forsaken getting interested now. Spike back in hand in 30 seconds. Zelsis really toying with the timing here.
Fuck, it's a fucking 1v1.
And considering that cam check, that's maybe implying he lost track, but now springs the
Bro,
trap.
what? How can you?
Forsaken just plays it out so well. Zelsis maybe thinking he had a window there. He absolutely didn't.
A must win for Paper X, but doesn't really solve the financial issues. Going to be struggling here in the purchase, potentially the utility behind it, but a beautiful Red Bull clutch here for Forsaken. Patient, composed, forcing the hand of Zelsis.
Nice try.
Chance here for Paper X to tie things up. Showstopper on the other side for Zekken. Monyet does have his as well, but only a Guardian in hand for him. There's 2 Bulldogs to round this out. Let's talk about being a little concerning in terms of the economy here. That is the knock-on effect.
That's a lot of pressure. Potentially on Monyet here, if they do
any, fucking do any.
Look at the adaptations as well from Paper X on the minimap. Completely different setups here.
And that early flash kind of indicated they might want to follow this sort of route. So again, Sentinel's trying to keep
Sassy
Paper X boxed in here, yeah.
The dog didn't see him.
Oh,
Bro, what?
How does he win those? And now they respond. They know it's going to be towards A. You can see them trying to get towards the site. And oh, one on the other side. Who comes out top? It's Zekken.
Nice.
Of course it is. But the pivot. Look at where Sen are going. Something is here. TP back again.
Fake.
Oh, it's just breaking ankles. Ten's going to get the plant though. He's behind the wire. He's almost in enemy territory. He's backing on Zekken to keep him safe, and he does. Does he decide to reveal where that plant is yet? Smoke gonna go up, they're so close by.
This is mind games from Sen. The TP
Look,
coming through. They're pushing the smoke.
There's 2 players. Tens stands tall.
Let's go.
Playing out of their minds here.
One more round.
Absolutely. You can see the pressure building for PaperX. Question marks over Sentinel's
Course.
whereabouts.
Hey, referee, they
No
got it.
plant coming through. And Sentinels just freeze and cut sound.
30 seconds left.
You can't even really fault PaperX. They're still here for when the spike is
Last
tapped.
round, last round, you can do
You
it.
can see the
Let's go,
confusion on the
let's
face
go.
of Device.
We can
Almost
do
like,
it, we
what
can
the
do it.
hell's just happened?
Now
Last
they gotta
round. अबे ए
Face the
पूरा
user
खाली
on map
रखा
one with
है
very
ए
little to bring
पूरा
in,
खाली
one
रखा है
rifle
the
on
fuck
Forsaken,
let's just
ult
go
on
A
something, but everything else is odds and ends. It's from the scrap drawer in the kitchen. This is rough, but they're trying to get aggressive, and maybe this is what PaperX needed. Oh, just deathmatch, just a bloodbath, and they're still doubling down. Stassi holds them away. But Divide!
नहीं
Chris, what is this team?
You can heal something as well.
And he's back, sitting pretty, but the clutch king himself, John QT, ain't got
bro
it in.
what
PaperX with the
ridiculous.
most PaperX round you've ever seen.
I was talking about the other round being a must-win.
Look at that.
PaperX just throw everything at the back line of Sen.
And when you think it's over, they go again. When you think, oh, that's got to be it, they'll fall back, they'll play safe. No,
One enemy
they
remaining.
absolutely don't.
Beautifully done. The 11th hour of map 1 here.
Timeout.
Sentinels pump the
last
brakes.
round.
You can never count them out, can you, PaperX? No matter the odds, no matter the buy, no matter the round, no matter anything, there is always a chance. But Sen still sit at 12, Mike. They've pumped the brakes here. Timeout.
They do, and they've got the benefit now of obviously that previous comfort, I guess, across the last 4 or 5 rounds where they're actually still in a position to purchase it. A couple of key ultimates available as well. The lockdown, the hands of Zelsis, Sassy. So with the nightfall, so you could argue a slight advantage here. The PaperX aren't necessarily swimming in credits either.
No,
I mean, Monyet's going to be struggling. A Bulldog here in the hands of Forsaken.
Give you goosebumps this sort of round.
Easy,
It's
easy,
map
easy,
1,
you
man.
can
It's
do
map
it.
It's
one,
map
best of
1.
5. This is just
Sen easy,
ridiculous.
it's easy peasy lemon squeezy Sentinels.
OT or map 1 win. That's it. That's it. We got ults. We got a decent-ish purchase. Functional. 2 more seconds. I want OT.
Where are you?
I want to go the distance, but you know what? This game, I'm happy whichever way it goes. But for now, Sen take their time.
Do they have an
Early
operator?
test
No.
towards A, but no commitment, and a look back towards C. But there's players up here.
Ten's looking to get a little weird here, potentially.
The back of the smoke. There we go.
Face
Paranoid.
your fear.
The ult this early as well. I think it only caught one of them. Mind Freak falls away. No, he caught both. Tell a lie. And no
Bro,
way
what?
did Monya win that fight. Sassy clearing house though. Seaside on a platter.
Flank's coming in though
Oh
early.
my God,
Sassy's
something.
reading it. He's made
But
noise.
it's something out of anyone. Why is it this man who can absolutely turn rounds around? Gonna take down Zelsis. Sassy wanted to avenge, wasn't given the chance. It's a 3v3, and they're here now. They're ready for this. Forsaken in CT, joined by Device, still a flash, the dog, and all of the good stuff. Something closing the gap. Oh, and Forsaken just walks in, knocks down the door. The plant's in though. John QT and
It's a double
Sassy,
stun.
he's seen both of them. Something, he's closing the gap. They're closing in, but the swing back. Sassy,
No,
John
no, no.
QT, they won the fight.
Bro,
Oh,
what?
and beyond for PaperX this round. He's up, he's out of his chair, and we are going OT.
What a way to kick this best of 5 off, Lauren. Like I said, PaperX in the 11th hour. A couple of beautifully constructed rounds.
Never down, never out. There is something about this side, PaperX. Because Sen looked teed up. They started to get that run building. They started to get that read. They were in this. It was looking like Sen were going to tip that scale. That start was excellent. And then the flank from something. We're in OT. Of course we are. Map 1, by the way. Just a reminder, if you're just tuning in, where have you been? But now I don't know where this goes.
Ah, fuck
This is
it.
completely just, you know, OT is its own creature itself.
Sure, Zakin knocking on the door of 30
Obviously,
now.
Celsius with this order.
Having a
Melting start.
beautiful map, yeah, and something really, really bubbling up the last few rounds. Sentinels back on the defense now.
but Tens has been no slouch either. Keep in mind, he's been getting a little warmer throughout this game.
Defense निकाल
And
लो.
the early glance towards that C site has drawn a massive response.
Attacking में they would push.
Else is back in.
Possibly PRX would push in the
Remember the
attacking
fakes,
side.
Mike?
Cool, yeah, a trademark position here.
If they win, I don't think so they would. But if they
Three
lose, they
outside
would
B,
push.
going to try and explore with the spy cam.
That could be used.
So they can just leapfrogging. They get that trip down outside B. It was a late round piece. It's something here to try and destroy some of this utility and pull the rotation of Sen once again.
Rotate.
Almost punished here. Zelsis. A little bit of damage, but no confirmation of anybody else here. And Sentinel still with 2 players.
Nice, Celsius. Good, let's go.
John QT.
Yeah, there's still 2. Tens being one of
They
them.
expected
Second
it.
here, the heavy hitters, the big 2, the 1-2 punch.
Tens.
Sentinels, and there they
Tens.
go, lining up the kill feed. You just don't want to face them right
Let's
now.
go, let's go, let's go. Let's go.
Monstrous hold from Sen.
Easy, easy, easy. Let's go, let's go.
Was that
Let's
the 4th
go.
or 5th flawless we've seen so far? And they're in rounds where PaperX absolutely run it down at Sentinels.
Now PRX would push.
They
PRX would push and
withstand
play.
these sort of
Possibly
executions time
PRX
and
would
time
push and
again.
play.
This kill is just outrageous from Tens.
God damn. God damn. So good.
PRX would push and play.
I mean, again,
It's
I guess
easy.
the MO there from Sentinels is just stop rotating because we saw it
Yeah.
really, really punish them a few times
Right?
on the regulation half, but
No 4-1 stack here this time either, so another adjustment from PaperX.
Or didn't push, they were holding.
We saw them struggle on this side a little more. What do they do with it now?
They
Sen
rotate. They always
taking an
do
air of
rotate.
caution.
Thora
Rightly
दिमाग
so,
लगा लो.
it's PaperX on the other side. And that 3-play stack is walking. John QT, are you ready for what's around that corner? Deep flash. Notes him, but doesn't know where. That's going to call back all eyes. It's a fight in Spawn once again. The round that nearly kept PaperX alive. Tens go on to fight 1 second on the follow-up again. The headliners
Nice, that's good.
unable to
That's
stop
good.
succeeding.
It's a
And now
5v4.
you look
It's a
towards where they
4v.
lean. Where
It's a
does
4v3
Sentinels
again.
take this?
just play mindfree.
Easy and just one player
Paranoid to
that's
work
low.
with, still 2 trips. Forsaken alive and kicking on B side, so the benefit of this utility is still here. How much of it gets removed here actually from Zekken?
The TP is obscene. He let it go.
Nice.
Do not let Decken pass. You gotta know better. The man's a mechanical monster, and now it's just a Vi to face the music. Map 1 on the line here.
Sensity, let's go.
Sentinels
No way 1v4, no way 1v4.
looking
bro.
large
No
and in
way
charge in
fucking
OT.
1v4.
The time singing their song. How much can he do here? Sasi, Zekken, John QT, Zelsis waiting for that pixel to show that player to swing. And it looks like Zelsis will be the first to spot it. The follow-up not gonna happen.
GG
Zekken
Sen, let's
wraps
go,
this map up
1-0.
in a bow. Beautiful performance.
Every single day he's looking more and more like the MVP, and with performances like that to kick off a best of 5. You've got to be so happy to have him on your team. 8 opening kills for him. Absolutely ridiculous.
Heroics from that man, and it was still OT. That says something. If you're having Zekken putting up 32 kills, 10s on 25, you had those 8 first bloods, all of the good stuff. What a map to start with. Don't go anywhere.
GG's. I'll be back. It's 1-0. Let's go.
Hey guys, it's Jimmy Lin. In this series, I'm going to walk you through attack on Pearl. Watch out for the stairs, clear this angle. You're going to be able to fight this.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Let's go, Sen City. I'm just gonna mute it. Sen 1 PRX5. Bro, the fuck? There's someone wrote Sen 1 PRX5. Wait, the fuck? It's a fucking best of 3. Best of say 5 actually. It's gonna be. I don't know what's this guy. Twing 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 twing. Okay, it started. Let's go.
They're a very scrappy, very aggressive, emotional team. They can throw us off, and I think against them it's all about being unfazed. When you get punched, punch them back and just stay steady going, even when they do some stuff that could shake you. The big thing is that the last time we played them, it was a much smaller tournament, an off-season tournament. Now it's the losers finals of Masters Madrid. So it's just a test for the guys to have the same resolve despite the context. And I think they're doing a great job. They're getting there, and a BO5 is a really nice opportunity to work on that.
Definitely, and eager to see more of that action, so let's get back into the game.
Well, Sentinels, they get themselves on the board after map 1, but at what cost and how tough was it for them? I'm back here with Sideshow and Tom as we listen to this great tune.
It kind of reduces the seriousness of the moment.
The tension
It's like
cut.
such a tense map,
Yeah.
and then it just cuts to the music.
Wait, was it tense or was it electric and silly? I mean, that's
I honestly
what you
thought.
Yeah, did you guys expect it to be that close?
I think any time where you get Paper Rex being that close to Sentinels, but Zekken puts up 32 kills, it's actually a good sign for Paper Rex. Especially considering you in particular and Kaduka were not feeling great about their chances on Lotus overall.
Yeah, well, let's take a look at the aim now. Shoot
Actually,
around real
Lotus
quick, where we're
SSG,
checking
they
in
no
on
idea. I guess they have
Zekken.
lost almost
Tom,
every
I
single
mean,
time.
if he hadn't dropped 32 kills, you would think maybe the result would be a bit different.
But that's the thing. I feel like Paperex expected him to be utterly cracked on the seaside. They were even playing retake a lot of the time, just giving it up completely. But you even just look at that last round where he just explodes it to the site and just immediately kills a player who's waiting for him
DPI
to be
कितना
there.
कम है
He
बे?
had a truly unbelievable performance, and as you said, if it wasn't for him, they lost that map.
Yeah, remember that this is one of the players we're talking about as being potentially best in the world, but we're about to go into Ascent, and that's where Zekken tends to play Jet. This year, on maps where Sen play Jet instead of Raze, they are 1-7. So that is really low in terms of the win rate. But it's also because they haven't put as much time into Ascent, Icebox, Breeze. They've been their bans, apart from Ascent, which they've normally floated. So this is kind of in the middle of the map pool, but another opportunity for Zekken to show up.
Yeah, thankfully, 2 of them already gone. So
Yes.
that's the
Yes.
one good thing, is that Paperex kind of helped them out a little bit. It's also the map, though, that I feel like there's the best chance for Paperex to truly be dominant. I think they've got a really kooky comp. It's one that they have a lot of set executes that's really sort of cool for them to play around. And also, although it's been something that's floated, it hasn't actually gone very well for Sentinels at all.
Yeah.
I mean, is this where we feel like maybe Paperex can level even the playing field here after, especially what happened on map 1?
Yeah, definitely. I think their players look hot, right? The fragging that you're seeing coming out of them is really strong. They're finding good timings and putting pressure on Sen. On a map where Sen look a little weaker, where Zekken's not going to be giving you as much star power, I think his opping is
And something will.
Yeah, and something absolutely will. If you want to talk about the op head-to-head, something's got that every day of the week. That's the one part of Zekken's game that he's talked about trying to get up to speed at the same level. Whereas, you know, the Raze, he's just got like absolute best in world 10 out of 10 on basically.
So we have Sunset.
Well, we have from Coach Kaplan already. Let's see what Coach Alex
Sunset
has to say
is
ahead of
off.
map 2.
I don't know. They are facing
Hey guys,
Sen for
I'm
the first
here
time.
now with
I wish
Coach
Loud
Alex of
was here.
PRX.
It's gonna
So
be,
that was a
so
really
easy
tough
to
map. We
beat
saw the
them.
boys struggling for the first few rounds, and then around round 4 or round 5, I believe, things started to turn around and they started to pick up momentum. So what do they usually need to hear? What needs to happen, or what changed there that got the ball rolling?
I think Saturn started really strong, you know, flawless as twice. So that was a problem for our economy already. We paused just to calm down a little bit. I think I had a bit of a discussion with Jason, you know, just so that we could refine our approach, and I think, yeah, it worked for a while.
All right, well, let's see if they can find
Who's
that
the
again
IGL for
in map
PRX
2.
though?
A little smile from Alex there. Yeah, maybe they're confident ahead of map 2.
It seemed like a wry smile to me. Like, yeah, I mean, we played well for a while, but we weren't able to close it out.
I mean, it was OT on a map that they weren't expected to win. But as we take a look at the agent select that's about to come up, Tom, talk me through this kooky comp that you were alluding to.
Well, they play a lot of agents that ultimately most other teams don't play. A Raze in itself is a little bit odd, but I do quite like the combinations they're able to bring out of that Fade and Gecko, make things a little bit more awkward for opponents. But the way that the Gecko's played, it's basically a second duelist anyway. The way that something's going to be roaming the map.
The map
causing
win
problems
is
with the operator.
75%
And other than
means,
that,
which
it's
means
not
they lost
really
just
too crazy
once.
over on the Sentinel side.
And for
Yeah,
us,
Sen,
it's like we
they're playing
lost
a default
twice.
comp. Everybody's strong on the roles that they're on, but it's not a map that they've put that much work into or found that much success. Look at it, 50% win rate on defense. That's actually not great for Ascent, and they've got to hold back the tide of Paperex. That's going to be
This is
difficult,
gonna
especially
be
when
hard,
ults start
yeah.
getting online.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be
we
hard.
haven't seen their ascent just yet in this tournament. They are already on the map, 1-0 up in the lower finals, but it's not over just yet. Here's Pansy and Hypok to take you guys through map 2.
Yeah, we've got a lot to be seeing here, Mike. I mean, map 1 was exceptional, right? OT off the very get-go. I don't think anyone is upset by that.
An appetizer, hopefully.
Truly. Don't, because then what if it goes terribly wrong now? What if it all...
I've spoken.
Yeah.
I've spoken now.
Yeah, you brought it into existence, but do you agree with the desk here? Is this an opportunity because of those adjusted roles, potentially with Sentinels? Where do you stand on this?
I mean, I still feel like this should lean in favor of Paperex. I think they found success that's really going to reward them versus Sentinels, but the switch up here
Okay.
means
they're
towards
gonna
Sentinels,
be-
probably playing more towards a little bit of a retake approach. Just looking actually, setting up this, I mean, Paperex are walking straight into this here. The contact found, Zelsis going to throw the flash out, but actually does find the kill. One yet will fall. Paranoia in response, but not found out yet. Another 2 classic kills for Zelsis.
Yeah, the guy knows what's up. Pistol arrow out there.
Okay, it's a
And
4v3.
now,
Don't
what do they do
fucking
with this?
fuck
The
up.
fight in middle continues. John QT already addressing
Nice.
the presence. And Forsaken's in, well, a little bit of a pickle, really, isn't he? What to do? He clears the first. Second needed to be clean. He gave it a damn good go there. But first will be found by Sent.
Nice one, nice one, nice one, nice one.
And I wait with bated breath, Mike. This game feels like I'm not sure how this shakes down on this map.
The confident pistol round from Sentinels nonetheless. Yeah, at this one I'm convinced his classic does hit different.
Has he been, like, he's been trying to help us. He's been trying to help us the whole time.
See a couple of sheriffs thrown in here for
Oh, they
Paper X.
bought. They bought. They fucking bought it.
Forsaken, actually Devi, yeah, thinking better of it.
Cover going out.
Only going to be the one to work with here. Tens forced back early. Orb retrieved here for Paper X. They might just try and throw caution to the wind here. Try and get themselves onto A side. Tens with the opener here though.
Yep, no
Again,
threat to mid
struggling,
yet.
yeah, initially, but Flash coming through a little bit too late there.
Let's see if we
Okay, they got 2. They got 2.
can do any damage really for Paper X. Doesn't look like it now, considering how the round started there. Right place for Sentinels. Good positioning. Deeper smoke as well. They've got all they need. Even getting a plant's going to be very tricky considering the utility. You know, you're looking at the silver linings.
Yeah, they're walking
not gonna
late,
get it.
late into the KJ setup here.
Yeah. John QT has been, I've got to say, such a rock
Phenomenal
for this side. Yeah, really safe pair of hands. Very, very solid in what he does. Probably just going to get classic here, but, you know, obviously cast a curse, but he has been very solid.
Oh, let's go.
Surgical.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
go.
Come on, Zekken. Again, Paper X did only have those pistols, looking for silver linings, and there were none to be found. This time around, though, they will come in with weaponry, Mike. This is the time where they could do some serious damage.
Another flawless to start off a map. Give Sentinels a cushion once again. See what happens here. I mean, the Guardian really the only threat here for Zekken, whether he's going to look to play aggressive here. Quite close to the Blade Storm already, only 3 away.
I really hope it's 2-0 nice, but it's
Spike
the
got committed from Paper X, so
this
he'll try and
round
retrieve
that
this orb, maybe
decides what's gonna go.
sniff out any aggression, but not going to come through. Nobody posting up close enough with these SMGs to really cause a threat. Wow, to say that. Flash
Nice.
comes through. Ten's nearly rewarded, but caught on the wall a little bit there. Mindfreak, got to be careful. The drone's coming through.
He's been spotted there. How telling would that be?
Lucky, actually, the Zekken's not posted up with that.
Yeah.
Moment there where Mindfreak's seemingly not aware of the drone coming.
They're gonna go for picks, I guess. Okay, tree.
Always attention towards A, but I'm just keeping my eye on that spike. When I see that start moving, then I start paying more attention. But something, seems to try and build control towards tree, at least kind of test what's on the other side, keep them present, try and disallow that rotation. But it is drawing in Zekken towards middle. It's going to hear all of this info going. That is probably the goer for John QT to hit the rotation button as well. Paper X looking like that B-lean's coming in. It's going to be on Sassy on the site. John QT probably CT. Zekken,
B.
depending on where he goes, probably market. The cross going to be made. Spike going to be heading through. Sassy, headshot
Nice.
not enough. The site is going to be there, so plant on the way.
Finally stabilizing now. Paper X will find the plant. Only Mindfreak outside of this, though. A couple of players towards lane. Actually, a re-clearance towards mid from Sentinels. Looking to maybe just stack up for exits here, honestly.
Could do. Still got that paranoia on 10s as well. Could be nice to maybe catch a couple with that.
I mean, with where John QT's utility is, the turret and spawn, the alarm bot out towards Pizza here. There's still pressure coming through, though. Paranoia sent.
It's Mindfreak who's going to have to deal with what's coming. Zekken still sharp as ever. He's got a follow-up as well. They're trying to make a quick dash for it to get out of danger. 10 starting to turn up as well. Wait. Time.
It's past them,
Time's
but
gone.
They can go.
It's everybody falling except Monyet here.
Yeah, that's if they can exit with those weapons too, that's huge. That's 2 in hand. Are they going to keep them? No. Monyet can at least deny the weaponry that could have fallen into
Fuck.
hands. But it's cost Paper X nearly everything.
Indeed, you'll see I mean, light shield and a rifle available for a couple of members here, but utility going to suffer as a byproduct of that. Yeah, it looked like they were just going to stack up for exits, but as soon as Paranoia set up, what was that second kill?
Nice by Monyet though. 3 जन को ले लिया उसने.
Find something, I believe, inside the smoke with the headshot. Will give Zekken the Blade Storm. But Monyet also, a couple of exit kills here will find the showstopper.
Zekken coming in, obviously feeling himself after map 1. It's time to start seeing what Paper X can do. The purchase in the hand, we can see if Tense can get away with his life. No, he cannot.
No, he
Monyet
couldn't.
gonna put him away. Zekken gonna try and pick up the slack a little there. Spike en route, looking to be planted. They got themselves ready. Zekken trying to punish, stuck around as long as he could. Brought right back to the action, though they know he's close by, but can't do much to dissuade his positioning as it stands. And there's the swing, and there's the punish. This guy is just something else.
Let's go, bhai.
And what a sweep, Mike.
Nice round, nice round.
Beautiful from Zekken.
I think
Sassy somehow
Sassy is good on
finds
this
3
map.
kills. I guess lined up in front of Jen here. A little bit of a head scratcher, but I mean that was with the free entry found from Monyet showstopper. I wasn't even here in front of Jen, no.
Oh wow. There it is. Timeout, Mike. You spoke about it on map 1.
Not much of a lip reader, but I think I got that one.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll tell you after.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a razor.
No, yeah.
No.
We can pick up later. Yeah, early timeout for Paper X, and again maybe an indicator of these sorts of timeouts where Alex is hearing something or feeling as if
be back.
there's a total misread on the situation and wants to keep that in check early on.
I think a lot of people, if you're looking at the map, Paul would have said Ascent is one that it's not terrible for Sen. You know, it's not going to be something that's instantly back your mind, but it's certainly not a strong point.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's not when you go brilliant. You know, it's the split of there. You know, or maybe even Suns. It's not like that. It's not into that I guess cusp. So this was a decent opportunity for Paper.
And I know Josh was hitting this quite hard on the desk. Obviously 1 and 7 on maps that you know Sentinel's played Jet on. This is the start he won from Zekken.
Yeah.
If this is one of the ones that you know you struggle with the Jet composition, if he's starting 9 and 1,
Not bad.
you are gleaming.
Yeah. Might be a bit screwed going forward, but I mean Monyet doing quite nicely on the other side too. 5-3, not exactly as much of a highlight in that regard, but not exactly absent either. Devi and Mindfreak get to really warm into this one. It's not been a good start for Paper X, but timeout comes in. See if they get their heads in the game here. Sentinels playing in Zekken again. They are trying to prop this man up, and rightly so. The Paranoia being considered to be sent down. Be Monyet on the receiving end.
Monyet missing the jump, whether or not he was considering the double satchel over the top there. Forsaken. And something trying to find some space on shore, but the Sentinel's looking to re-clear here, or proactively clear, I should say.
Oh,
Somebody
bro, what?
with the clothesline!
What is that? And Monyet dives in! Paper X, the second you think they're out of it, they're back in, but Sussy trying to slow down the pace a little. Carve out some control. Hunter's Fury instantly invested. Trying to do some serious damage.
Nice!
Devi gonna fall. Recovered weapons in hand though. And the plant to boot. What can Sussy and John QT do? Thrash back underway. Struggling on the steps, doesn't have legs. It's tricky.
One enemy
But it's
remaining.
Forsaken to find John QT. Oh, mind freaking nasty with it! Oh, dearie me. Paper X, this team. Born entertainers.
It's in there.
That's a fucking disrespect.
Look at this.
It's just,
Oh.
I mean, hitting kind of like Zekken's classic, to be honest, just full sprinting. A MasterCard thrifty hit from Paper X. a hint of emotion, just a hint.
भाई अब तो कुत्ते की तरह हरा हुआ है 3-0 से जीता ही जीतो
I
भाई
mean, that just like small little smile just happens. But can they repeat it? Wait, Tense. Where are we going, Tense? Oh my word! For a second, did you forget who
बराबर
he
गाड़
is?
मारी है इनकी.
Tense with 2. Massive impact through middle. And oh, Zekken just wants back. The second that they've got a buy, I
Shoot
swear,
ye log.
this just goes completely up in the air. Game is ridiculous. Divine Mind Freaks walking through the ruins of this round. Like, what the hell just happened?
2v5 now. There's going to be any sort of recovery in this round. Sentinels not giving too much away. Zelsis just playing spoiler almost here. Slowing down Mind Freak's progress.
Yeah, Sentinels are...
Yeah, they don't want to give anything away. Look at the minimap here.
Very disciplined. And again, considering how volatile the last couple of rounds have been, I think just finding stability is key.
A breather.
Yeah.
For Sentinels.
Can't let you fill off the gas too far though, because there is still...
I mean, yeah, paranoia, 2 snake bites to work with.
30 seconds left.
Make something
And
of it.
a good QT's position by the fact that utilities.
Oh my what the fuck? The fuck?
30 seconds left.
Make something
And
of it.
a good QT's position by the fact that utilities turning off and on.
मैंने देखा नहीं अब तक कौन सी vandal आई
Smoke
है.
drops.
Easy.
Device lost.
Thought
Nice
the
one.
previous round, right? Let's take mid away from them. Don't even let them creep on us.
And when you have players like your Tens, like your Zekkens, play them in.
कल ये आई थी overdrive vandal आई थी वैसे.
Operator out. From the get-go, it still
Don't pick-
feels
don't
so
pick mid,
weird
don't
you're
pick mid.
looking at it.
But it's good for it.
It absolutely is. It weirdly works. I don't doubt it in his hands. But is it the solution? Is it the cure for their problems?
Cover going out.
Ten's looking to get interested again, this time from short, trying to play in Zekken. Not going to happen here, something's got to be cautious. There's layers to it. Noting another, but does Ten's now swing? The flash is there. Ten's deciding to back away, probably rightly so. It wasn't just one in middle, there was 3.
Shadows traveling.
One yet. Potential to cause some issues for main here as well. Retrieve the orb and almost bait sent out a little bit because these Elsa's and Tens looking for the clearance, but elsewhere Mind Freak finds an opener. Sassy will fall. John QT next on the chopping block. Kept in check by the utility.
Mind Freak? Oh, just heading straight towards CT.
I mean,
Second there.
with Paperworks you can never doubt things like that.
Yeah.
But he comes
Oh,
back
he
through.
does
That's
that.
a kill on Tens.
He does that instead. Screw CT, I'm going market. I'm going to take the fight. And it works. It works so perfectly. And still with that middle control, and look at this positioning from Monyet. The backline threat. Doesn't quite get what he wants from John QT.
Found them.
Something's closing in here.
Alarm bot down.
See the scope. Ooh, that's a prized possession in hand too. You don't be losing that. He's got threats from all sides. Like a tower defense game at the end, but he does eventually fall. PaperX find their way back in. That success, yes, in middle it started, but again, it was that pick towards B that opened up the gates.
Very, very patient from something. You can see Sentinels toying with the idea of a flash play out, but with no mid player there, and kind of the emphasis towards short, there's so many angles for PaperX to hold. And when you're already noting an operator on the other side of one of those angles, it's just not tangible, feasible to do so. And the trade back and forth continues in terms of the round timeline.
Looking at the paranoia, looking at the knife, this could be a goer. Do they actually try and turn on this one? It does look like Zekken wants in. Has to finally respect it on the other side. Monyet willing to challenge.
A reflash.
And they're actually going back in. Divide going to put down Zelsis. Zekken trying to toy with them, trying to draw them into a fight, but they're not having any of it. Why would they? Ten's not getting played either here. Zekken, though, isolating Divide. And now they're in problems. Monyet has to give away the game, really, here. Has to
Justice
fall
back
away.
up, they actually get the res.
Oh, they get
Somehow.
How
it.
the hell
Damn.
did they get the res under that?
Somehow Sentinels come out of that, resing and Devi falling.
You're
Bizarre. My figuring out where all the utils on B though.
Spike's on the way. But does that reveal anything? No. John QT still unnoted here.
There's a
They'll
pit
know he's
here.
nearby.
But I was going to say, there's a pit here to close off CT. That's a real concern now.
Right there. All right, something. Show us what you got here. You are on guard duty. You got to somehow hold him back. CT not looking like the viable option. Wingman, I think, 10% in there.
As I say, the poison orb goes up, and now Monyet can send the showstopper inside the Viper's pit.
He goes for it. Again, it's still something waiting. They're getting close towards the stairs. He's isolated one. Mind Freak found Zekken. Spam towards CT and it's connecting. Sentinel's not getting the play and a great read from Mon yet. Predicting Zelsis on the playback through. Did he see him then? He sees him now. Finding Zelsis, trying to allow safe passage out, but Sarsi's position noted. They can escape CT or anywhere else they fancy.
Forsaken's running him down.
They're hunting him down.
Silence.
Gonna think better of doing any more of that potentially. Got a bit of cash to play with, but not that much anymore.
Next one,
don't
expect something to really be the one to chase this down. Mind Freak, 2,600 in the bank, and does win out.
Yeah, and
the skin of his teeth, 17 HP.
But Mike, the start of that round, I just feel like that was the most topsy-turvy outcome.
Yeah,
and
like
then
I said,
it went PRX's way.
Sentinels somehow come out on top of this. I mean, Zekken finds his skill to divide. It's just really, really bizarre to see that exchange, but that whole time Mind Freak is creeping closer and closer.
Yeah.
It looks like PaperX are willing to stack up and fight for A main, and maybe Sentinels are thinking there's going to be one splitting short here, two splitting short, so we have to be conscious of this. So they give up a little bit of space. I mean, they didn't actually note Sassy's utility on the other side of the map either. I imagine if he had the Odin, he was looking to spam through B main. After that, Mind Freak catches a time, he can come through, clear that utility very comfortably. And like I said, no challenge coming back through from John QT. When the pit's available, they're going to lock off one of these lanes back into sight.
You're right. And this is feeling like it's got echoes of map 1 now, seeing these early timeouts from both sides. PaperX with the first, it gave them a new lease of life. They're back in the game now, 4 apiece, tied up all square. Sen just about pumping the brakes themselves, deciding we've got to get a grip back on this game. They found something that works. The cure to their woes, 2 consecutive rounds was enough. But Sentinels thought, let's slow it down a bit here. Let's have a conversation.
I mean, finally, 1-for-1 back and forth.
Finally broke.
Yes. As we enter round 9. The TP4 Divide, the only ultimate on the entire board.
Rinse and repeat, but this time it's something here.
Feeling a little more invested here for PaperX, to be honest, and it being the operator on the other side. But there's still 2 here to fight it with the paranoia.
Here we go. Gonna get caught.
How did that reveal ping so late?
Do you know what? Love to watch that one back. Tens can't get the round back. Mind Freak was already watching for it. The gates are open on A. This has been a mistake and a half towards that A site. Something going wrong. That reveal just completely annihilating the plan. Show us a replay of that start there, Mike, because
it comes so late on as well.
Absolutely.
And there's no parent. I'm not sure how many the knife has tagged, but it's really. He gets caught on the wall as well, and then Zelsis is out in Narnia effectively.
Yeah.
But yeah, whether or not the trap is dependent on the knife or some sort of contact there. Because Zekken's kind of half in. Zelsis, like I said, is out in the middle of nowhere.
Once that initial domino fell, it was, as expected. And look what it's done to Sentinels, though. The money's left in nowhere. They've tripled down on this, and again, an outplay. PaperX are reading this. They've started to really get a grip. This round isn't so much of a big deal considering the purchase. It will take the scoreline further away from Sentinels, but still. Again, PaperX showing some real viability of dealing with this A presence, that pressure towards main. Tens, you got some magic for me here. Not quite on the second. When it's him, I'll always give it a second of doubt, but as it stands, it's 4 players alive. PaperX, plant on the way. Really only Sassy. Then he saw a threat. Lil Bro still getting cheers.
Not many today, though.
No. Not the same.
It's playing for the defuse in the second half. Yeah, just a Sheriff in the hands of Sassy to work back into this. John QT will fall. Now feels like a bit of a formality here. Sassy can find a consolation. No, Forsaken.
Nice round.
Keep 4 alive here for PaperX as they find their 6th. Starting to hit a groove now, 4. Without a response from Sentinels.
Are we going to see those last 2 rounds come in from Sen? So
another miracle comeback in a half to tie things up.
Hey, if I get more of map 1, you know what I mean? I'm fine with it. If you get
Give me another 6-6.
Yeah.
Give me another 6-6.
I'm down.
The fuck are you
down.
beating
Now, I want to see the adjustment, because it looks like PaperX have such a strong read.
I mean, Sentinels have basically given up this
They can't play it
paranoia play. Yeah, maybe a flash over the top, though, from Zelsis. Let's see where he's positioned.
Okay, is that gonna do the trick?
This looks like a pacey hit here with the snake bites.
Okay, but I wouldn't... Does Dsouza get to keep his life? There's a lot of question marks about this one. The Paranoia Ascent, they're trying to stall this out. The Hunter's Fury gonna connect. That's Divide gone down. That's an issue. Smoke's now depleted. Zekken gonna find the punish on towards short, and Ten's getting curious, going for a walk, and they have no idea Ten's is there! The small adjustment making a massive hit for Sen. And maybe looking like we're on for another 6-6.
Spoken into existence. I mean, the Hunter's Fury sees so many examples of just how devastating it is on these fast A hits. If you don't get out of main, Hunter's Fury can do so much damage. Unfortunately, here with the utility invested so quickly, it feels like Paper Rex are a little offbeat, behind the curve almost. I mean, the mosh pit lands in front of door. I'm not even sure who takes first contact here on the side of Sen. With that utility coming out, you think Paper X are going to explode. Well, it's like Mind Freak here.
Left in tatters. Gonna see the ult coming out from something. Gonna clear through short. Who's behind it?
It's like Mind Freak here.
Left in tatters. Gonna see the ult coming out from something. Gonna clear through short. Who's behind it? Looks like Monyet be the one to backfill this and dive on forward. Takes up. Is noted by the knife, but I don't know if they know the progression until now. John QT's
secure this. Still 60 seconds left for Divine Forsaken. I mean, opportunity here to TP in and steal the spike from under their noses. And that's going to be...
And TP across, yeah, taking no risk.
I mean, a ton of time left to work with, but you almost want Divine to really bail out of that and TP on the other side of the map.
It's gonna be
some sort of
I guess.
Hope at converting the spike retrieval into a plant.
They are pushing B.
John QT's already got ahead of this now. Still with its full utility setup.
They're going to know that the utility's online, so they're going to know that he's back. But the ult, that could be pretty useful. I guess it's going to be the signal of how close John QT is. Does get caught by it, will respect it. This should be game on. And plant on. 13 seconds. And look at the position. Look at the position of Forsaken. This is a risk, but it could be worth it. But there is still utility in middle. If John QT falls...
He got pinged.
This is so dangerous. Divine needs to live here. He's got to play this so perfectly. Exactly that. So if John QT falls, it's game on. Maybe Forsaken finds something, but the turn of attention's going to be now. The penny's dropped. He's lost it. He couldn't do any more. Trying to make a worldly play, but Divine output in the hardest of situations. A 1v3. Not going to happen. It's all like map 1. 6-6.
Another recovery here from Sentinels to close things out. A tied half when they're staring down the barrel of an 8-4. Mind Freak unfortunately caught off guard here. Monyet just on a Paper X mission.
Yeah, something
with a shorty.
A little wild. But still, 6-6. What a fantastic start here in this second map. Can't wait for more, but for now, I do believe we can check in with the vertical stream.
Another 6-6 half. I am here joined by a very special crowd. We have Chrissy, Zoe, GB, and Fitinho here. Guys, I've heard that you're doing some vertical stream. How is the experience going here?
Oh, it's a long experience, obviously, because we're vertical. The games have been fantastic. Like, it's been incredible. The crowd is amazing. The games are amazing. Couldn't ask for more.
Yeah. Alex, I've heard you've been doing some casting as well.
I've been doing some casting. First thing I want to say, Hola Madrid! That's right, baby! Make some noise! Love it!
What about you?
It's been a blast. It's very casual. We have kind of watch party vibes, so we've been having a lot of fun the entire time, and we have a lot of amazing guests that are popping in and out all of the time, so we've been having so much fun.
Podemos aquí hacer una invasión, Fitinho. Ya te lo pregunto en español directamente. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás viviendo esta experiencia y cómo estás viendo sobre todo a los equipos que vemos?
A ver, está muy guay. Sobre todo el anterior mapa ha estado súper ajustado y las rondas han sido súper caóticas y ver el público tipo celebrándolo y tal es la hostia. Sobre todo desde aquí arriba es como, no sé, se escucha como el triple, el cuádruple, es una barbaridad.
Hay muchísima gente, muchísimas gracias a todos por venir. Esperamos que estéis disfrutando. I was just asking him how, what he thinks about the experience. He thinks that being here is amazing, that the crowd is insane. So keep it up. I want to know, guys, who do you have your money on?
Oh, Gen G all the way from day one.
Oh, but for today.
Oh, for today?
Think
I'm
she's so
still
Gen
just
G
thinking
pilled,
about
she's still thinking about the final.
Sentinels, honestly,
people are.
Sentinels. I want to see the rematch.
Ooh, but do you think it's going to be a 3-0 or do you give Paper X some maps?
I think it's going to be 3-0.
Not gonna be 3-0. That's not that easy. Meow. ओनी बुलडॉग भाई ये क्या कर रहे हो भाई गेम गेम क्यों खेल रहे हो भाई आओ वॉच पार्टी करो भाई
अरे वेट कर बोल्टी तू स्ट्रीम कर रहे आई नो
वोटर मेरे को अनफ्रेंड किया भाई
बट योर
अबे
माइक
है तू मेरे इसमें
भाई नहीं
अरे बोल्ट पूरे भाई सवेरे ना लाइव आएगा
ये भी 13 है
11:30 बजे सवेरे लाइव आएगा भाई
अरे जा रे बढ़िया मेरा हेडफोन
मजा
खराब
आएगा
हो गया इसीलिए
पर मैं
वो छोड़ो आईपीएल बताओ कैसे
अभी तक नहीं लिया क्या हेडफोन
नहीं रे
तू ईयरफोन ही ले ले
हाँ भाई $20 ली हूँ उससे तो ले ले
हाँ ईयरफोन ही ले ले हेडफोन
Earphone
मैं
ले
तो
ले
बोल रहा
अच्छे से
गन की
यार।
स्क्रीन छोड़ हेडफोन ले ले
सही बात है भाई जो चीज यूज होगी वो ले
बढ़िया सा हेडफोन ले
मैं
ले
जा रहा ये देख रहे हैं वीसीटी
क्या?
मिलते हैं बाद में
अबे तो तू आया क्यों इधर
आया क्यों
मैं ये देखने आया था
क्या
किन कौन सा है
हाँ ओनी बुलडॉग है घंटा
ओनी
नहीं
बुलडॉग?
ले रहा
मेरे में आई आज क्रायोस्टैटिक्स वेंडल
अरे सस भाई क्या थी वो नहीं वेंडल आज
मर जाओ भाई तुम लोग
भाई हम क्यों मरे भाई गेम वाले करते हैं तेरे को नहीं
आजा
पता
डिस्कॉर्ड आ जाओ भाई
नहीं गेम स्टार्ट खेलना
स्क्वाड भाई मैं
आ जाओ गेम खेल के आराम से आ जाओ भाई
What's up, GB? How's it going?
Oh, look at that.
I don't know, when does the audio come back in? Have I just said that? No, he's not even
Yeah, literally, it's just like that without the headset. But no, great to check in with everyone here. I think all of you at home as well, hopefully, can pick up on this. The atmosphere in here is absolutely wild. People really heating up to this game, and rightly so. It's been a cracker so far. Close first map, second already looking good. Paper X keeping this within touching distance. Sentinels getting back up to 6. Finding those solutions late, somewhat like map 1. Does it follow that path again? Sen now on the attack, Paper X on the defense.
Big gap left open here by Paper X towards 8. It's only Monyet really shouldering tree. Smoke will confirm the knife, the second layer to this, and that will call the rotation in motion.
This Monyet doesn't
Very early, actually, sorry, a very late drone to come through and clear short here, and Monyet punished on the back of it.
Or something too. So good information flying back in here. Monyet down could be an issue.
They know everything's coming from heaven now.
Getting ready with a high flash, trying to counter the Dizzy. Coming on in, buying a couple of seconds, and it does. Zels is now going to get that classic ready to go. Not going to be able to get to use it this time. Forsaken the one to break back in. They've cleared 10s. Hold on, they're clearing the site. Zekken, how much can one man do? Not enough. It's on John QT. He's got to clutch up, and they line up. Another 1v1. How much can one man do? That's how much. John QT. Sheer impact alone has been off the charts.
And the pistol round protocols continue to excel for Sentinels. I love this delayed investment of the drone here to really, really take that space away even more so from Paper X. And the pinch through to mid as well. It's that second layer, the security in this execution. No stone left unturned.
Every time I hear
You
that
need
vocal
stack
voice,
here,
I'm just gonna
fuck.
do John QT's face. That's it. That's it. I'm just gonna see it.
John QT clutch.
Honestly. I don't know if he's got the funds for the sponsorship,
Wow.
but he might need to get some. Like, you know. Again, this round, Sheriff's not going to find any purchase really with it. A little bit of resistance, but not quite enough to really dissuade Sen. Pathing straight towards the A site. That's where Mind Freak waits. into this either. What Mind Freak can do from here, though.
Last
That's
player
not bad.
standing. Spike down.
Want to show
A.
something special, Mind Freak? You want to... Nah, not this round. He's chilling. Not quite flawless.
Yeah,
pretty
previously,
good.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can't remember now, but the round 2s have been flawless.
Yeah, they have been.
To get Sentinels a very comfortable cushion to kick things off. 21-8. I come back to that same thing earlier. This is the performance you want from Zekken.
Yes, you do.
On the weaker side of the Sentinels map pool.
And that's scary,
With
isn't
these
it?
compositions, yeah.
You might have thought you had a window coming into a map when he's not on, that raise, when he's, a little out of, let's say, his full comfort role, which is ridiculous. He is arguably one of the best in the world.
I mean, coming back swinging from what felt like a rough day in the last series they played,
Yeah.
or a rough end, sorry,
Yes,
to the series,
yes.
very uncharacteristic. It's been all gas, no brakes for him so far here in Madrid.
Right there.
And a re-hit going to come through. Monyet needs to be... Yeah, that's not good
Nice.
enough. Getting so invested, he wanted to find the information, wanted to take that space, but going to be
Just
punished.
Look at the spacing behind it, though,
There was
on the rifle round.
a mistake made there for him. He's going to be kicking himself, because that's an upgrade to hand as well. That's going to be brought right on through. And something getting curious in middle. See, John QT's position is perfect. They are ready on every single lane. The PRX want to play in. Sentinels
Easy 5.
looking like they almost have like a wall hack in this. Like, they've read them so damn well. Sassy clears Defy.
Well, here comes the flawless. It's just Forsaken left
Yeah.
on 1v5. Like I said, it was missing in
Good
round
save.
2, but Sentinels looking to find one regardless.
Spike planted.
John QT, you can see as well very early on, PaperX identify that he's going to be in these sorts of positions, but Sentinel's so well equipped to bolster this formation. Well, flawless is out the window now.
I'll find you. Can't believe we've done this to us.
No more.
Relax a little.
I mean, they've got good funds behind this.
They're laughing, right? They've had everything they want, and just those individual fights. So desperate to trade back that first, but once it's set in motion, I don't know what really you can do at that point.
Forsaken will have to let this one pass him by. Find another one here, but 9-6. PaperX tapped out financially here. Yeah, just a little bizarre. I mean, even the second swing here from Mind Freak, it's individuals trying to catch timings. There's no double swing onto an angle.
Oh.
Not sure what page of the strat book that's from.
No, probably quite deep in, I'd imagine.
Nice.
Is that scrap
one.
for mid?
It's a 9-6.
That could be.
Yeah.
That could be.
Triddle play.
The classic Triddle
Classic
look.
Triddle.
Shit, they're good.
Okay, PaperX, you got to get a little something going here, because that very faint heartbeat that he came in with is starting to get quieter. This buy is rotten as well. Forsaken, yes, the rifle, but the rest, it's got to be on his back, really, to make something happen. But they seem so prepared, so aware of the possibility. Ten's waiting for anyone to go try and find some information in middle. Does he spot Forsaken? Oh,
nice.
Ten!
With the ego shout. It's beautifully done.
Here. Just for a second, you can kind of forget it's 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You think, oh, it's Zekken's having a big game, all good. And then you just occasionally get a tens moment like that. Oh, Zekken, okay, no, he's got a spotlight back on him. All good, all good. Also noted the player in market there. The plant looking unfazed. I don't think there's going to be much to challenge. This round wasn't really going to be the highlight one. Managed to get that rifle, I think, off the body. Forsaken, so it's still in play, but what else can they achieve with this? Monyet, yes, a little bit deeper in, but...
Decent util, but a 3v5 nonetheless. The Sentinels looking to play very active here in this mid
They
lurk
look.
coming through.
He's so clean with it.
Finds Mind Freak. You got to feel like that seals the deal on this round. Monyet will find a consolation.
Does he get out? Oh, caught in the heels. Devi looking to do some damage. Oh, poor John QT
That's
was
rough.
dead, yeah.
The double headshot. Double digits found. Unfortunately, with this cleaner start from Sentinels in the second half, that 6-6 quickly becomes so concerning.
And
Sentinels now, another buy round. You're on 11. You have to give that up because the finances aren't there.
Correct.
We had investment in the previous. Yes, the loss bonus will come into effect, but it doesn't bail you out of this sort of position.
No.
And it's been pretty clinical
It has
from Sentinels in the second half so far. PaperX a breather here because this is the one you really want to see them make a stand. But just look at the funds.
Yeah, look at the run
I mean, Sentinels, yeah, already it's 7k, 5k, 7k, stacked up, one off the lockdown, the Blade Storm, the TP, and the null command. I mean, even here, this is absolutely devastating to be facing off against this, and you must win by round.
Yeah, it's
Forsaken's one away, sure, but it's.
Is that enough?
It doesn't stop the tsunami that's possible with these ultimates being available. I mean, Junk UT just needs to retrieve an orb. The null command can get Sentinels access towards the site, and I mean, even if you have the lockdown and the post plant,
there's so many options.
Yeah.
Looking like almost insurmountable odds, but we know that PaperX can somehow go around them. There is chance. It's just this has not gone the way they wanted. Maybe thinking they had a chance against a weaker Sentinels when Zekken not on his comfort, but look at him now, 23-8. Heartbreak for PaperX here, not getting any play.
Right there.
Towards the end of this game, little set piece to start with, so they can catch anyone here. No steps heard. This is scary for the map pool. This changes
I thought I actually got caught on the utility here, but I think Zekken just swings as it ends at this second kill. It's just, yeah. I mean, it looks outrageous from the other end.
Yeah,
but
it did.
It's an easy game,
I mean, that makes it even worse then. Zekken plays the timing perfectly here to catch something to open that round up. On yet. Doesn't catch Celsius.
Revealing area.
Actually, that should just be the green light for Sentinels to hit B here, yeah.
So much util, so much seen.
Has to anchor.
Good luck.
He's committed as well.
Gonna spot a couple players here. They're gonna know there's at least two towards CT early. Ult gonna come through, TP taken, Dizzy's gonna be sent. Zekken's still alive and breathing, but gotta move. Can't make it worth it this time. Gonna get pinned down, something with the punish, but there's the answer right back. Tens and John QT in unison. Still a problem on the site though. Can Tens get out? He's got his TP, he's been caught. Monyet with a critical kill. Gonna send the showstopper down. Paint shell to follow, but it's the spike being left there. They're gonna invest the lockdown. They're trying to fight for that spike and get it in hand. Execution. John QT on the drive-by. They're trying to stand and fight, but they can't deal with John QT. Monyet falls. And Sentinels.
Peel back the layers and Sentinels still look comfortable. There's some disastrous scenarios. The flashbang here.
Let's
to catch
go,
the
Sen.
Like you said, execution style. It's just beautiful to watch.
Enemy remaining.
Mind Freak, he said initially, looked like he was going to have to solo anchor this. Another round. No response here from PaperX in the second half.
Go outside.
Last purchase doesn't look pretty. Some ultimates to work with, but Sentinels. I don't know, but Monyet's 33 HP already.
Yeah, and again, so much shown early on. They're just going to continue this warpath straight towards the A site.
Last
Mind Freak has to dump
round.
everything at the front door to try and slow things down, but it does nothing.
No. Floodgates are open, Mike. That plant's coming in. I don't know what can stop it now. What are you up to there? Thinking about something, but decides against it.
Flash in maybe from Zelsis, but he's got no flashes left.
It's a fight on three fronts here. CT, you got Tree, and you got the T side of it, but there's so much going on now. TP away, Forsaken swings the site, and now here comes the crunch. Where's Tens gone is the big question. Forsaken still fighting, still trying to do it. This is going to be on Tens. You've got to see Sussy buy time. He's got to try and play this fight. Oh, he plays so well, and they have no idea about Tens. Now, it's his turn.
Let's go!
13, Sen, claim map 2.
A photo finish here, clinical from Tens.
He's the chosen one for a reason, baby.
The second coming of Tens. Beautiful stuff. And a dominant second half performance here.
You thought this was your big chance. Not yet. But now on the horizon, Mike. Split. Horrifying prospect. This is now an uphill battle, and I want to watch it all.
Let's go, bhai. Let's go. कितने में आपका ये वाला? ओ सब देख रहे हैं तेरी चैट। ओ सब देख रहे हैं तेरी चैट। हाँ पता है, मेरे को दिख रहा है। कितने में आपका है ये वाला? ये वाला है 5 में आपका।
Red Bull gives you wings.
अरे सुनना मेरे को, अबे ट्रंकेट, मेरे को ये पूछना था हेडसेट के बारे में, इसीलिए बोला था एक बार आना डिस्कॉर्ड। मेरे को एक हेडसेट लेना है इसीलिए।
My conditions written down. Time to
हेलो।
भाई आ गया।
मेरे को चाहिए एक हेडसेट भाई, कोई बता भाई, खराब हो गया। अमेज़न गया मैं।
बजट बोल तू।
एकदम अच्छा देख, मैंने कौन सा लेने का सोचा है, मेरे को वो भी दिखाता हूँ ना।
हैं?
मैं कौन सा लेने का सोच रहा हूँ वो वाला बता रहा हूँ। दिख रही है स्क्रीन?
भाई 5 जगह पे। अरे मैं 1 सेकंड में वो बंद करूं।
मैं सोच रहा था ये वाला लेने का।
वहाँ भी मैगी मिलती है? अब मैगी का स्टॉक लेके गए हो?
क्या?
अरे वो सस्पेंस बात कर रहा था।
उसको
ये लेगा तू?
हाँ।
अरे वो गेम खेल रहे। हाँ। अरे हाइपर एक्स का देख, इससे अच्छा मैं तो बोल रहा हूँ। हाइपर एक्स लिखना, लिखा वहीं पे ऊपर आ जाएगा। हाँ
भाई देख लेना तो ये
नी,
वाला है।
नहीं नहीं नीचे जा, नीचे जा। अबे बहुत मिल जाएंगे तेरे को, नीचे जा। देख ले जो जो अच्छा लगे, सारे अच्छे हैं।
ये देखिए वाला है।
हाँ अच्छा है, ले ले। सेम ही तो प्राइस है, उससे तो
कलर
सस्ता ही
कौन
पड़
सा
रहा है।
लूँ?
सफेद ले ले।
सफेद लूँ या ब्लैक लूँ? सस आ गया। सस भाई बोलो ना कौन सा हेडसेट लूँ?
सही तो
हाइपर एक्स का देख, मैं क्या सोच रहा था ना, बाद में जाके ये वाला लेने का। अभी के लिए
अबे तो
सस्ता
तू
ले
पर
लूँ।
तो अभी तू रेजर बोल रहा है ना, वो तो
हाँ,
वो तू एक बार ले लिया वो तो। रेजर पता क्या है, ऑडियो कैटेगरी का नहीं है वो, समझ रहा है? हाइपर एक्स इसमें बहुत बढ़िया है।
रेजर की ऑडियो अच्छी है। एटलीस्ट मैं तो खेला हूँ
नहीं
रेजर
ऑडियो तो
से।
अच्छी है, पर मैं हाइपर एक्स का बता रहा हूँ, एकदम रिलायबल है।
क्योंकि इनका एक आता भी था सॉफ्टवेयर सराउंड साउंड करके, रेजर का, वो भी अच्छा होता है।
वो तो सब में आ गया सच भाई अब।
ओके।
तो क्या लगता है
सराउंड साउंड तो आपके वाले में भी
कौन
है,
सा लूँ?
ऑन
कौन
नहीं
सा?
किया
मेरे
है
को मेरे
क्या?
भाई को बोलना है इसीलिए।
नहीं
कर लेना ना ऑन सेटिंग में जाके।
ये कर लूँ?
नहीं,
कोई भी ले
जो भी
ले।
है ठीक है।
ये लूँ या फिर ये? बता।
सेम तो दिख रहे।
रुक जा।
हाइपर एक्स काटना।
अबे बोल्ट मेरे स्टोर पे ऊनी आ गई, ऊनी वेंडल।
बोल्ट एक काम कर सुन, पीछे का रिव्यू सेक्शन खोल।
रिव्यू किधर आती है भाई? 14,000 की है।
दोनों का प्राइस बता मेरे को 1 मिनट।
ये है 3,900 का, वो वाला है
900।
3,700 का।
रुक मैं ना, तू इनके रेटिंग खोल के देख जरा।
भाई ये वेबसाइट पे कैसे चेक करते हैं रेटिंग?
वही नीचे नीचे जा, स्टार्स वाला उस पे दबा दे, आ जाएगा।
कस्टमर रेटिंग, अरे माँ की चूत। वॉइस पिकअप एरिया। This headphone is very good quality elements. Most outside the gaming experience, mobile as well as PC, in really good 100% recommended for esports mobile games like FIFA or BGMI. Nice headphones, but not super
अरे
impressive.
पूरी टीम।
It was loud, it was passive noise cancellation, and it works. It also has a mute button. Also there is a volume knob, not button. It looks premium.
अब हाइपरएक्स का देख, इसके तो अच्छे ही हैं। ये देख क्या लिखा है, ये वन स्टार वाला देख जरा।
किधर लिखा है?
उसी का। अरे नहीं, पहले वाले हेडफोन का। हाँ ये है जो।
So as it when I bought it, the speaker cable was faulty.
ये तो रिव्यू है, पैकेजिंग मतलब वो इशू है उसका। हाँ इसके देख रिव्यू।
Owned Stinger 1 for 4 years. Stinger 2 audio slightly louder.
लॉन्ग रेंज में मारता कैसे?
Got for this for 2K in sale. The last sale it worked for 3 hours.
किसी ने क्या है?
We have a report build quality. Never expect such a bad product from HyperX.
हाइपरएक्स ही बढ़िया लग रहा है मेरे को तो इससे। ऊपर ऊपर जा, एक सेकंड, थोड़ा सा ऊपर जा, थोड़ा सा ऊपर और थोड़ा सा एक ना, थोड़ा सा ऊपर, थोड़ा सा और, थोड़ा सा और ऊपर इसके बस। हाँ यहाँ पे, और उधर जा रेजर वाले में जा, सेम यहाँ पे ये वाला पार्ट खोल।
अबे
थोड़ा सा ऊपर जा।
मैं क्या कह रहा हूँ, ओमेटीरिया किसी पे जाना है क्या आज?
माइक इशू है बस इसका बोल्ट।
किसका?
ये हाइपरएक्स वाले का। अगर लोगों के रिव्यू पे जाए तो
माँ की चुत यही ले लूँ ना। क्या बोलते हैं, या फिर तुम लोग वाला ले लो।
ओ देख ले,
या फिर तुम लोग
हाइपरएक्स ही ले ले। हाइपरएक्स बोल, सॉरी रेजर ही ले ले।
या फिर तुम
हाइपरएक्स का माइक इशू है, सॉरी रेजर बोला क्या मैंने।
या फिर यही ले लो तुम्हारा वाला जो तुम सबके पास है।
ये तो हमारा है भाई। कितने का मिल रहा है? अभी तो मिल भी नहीं रहा होगा।
2000
है मैं भाई बोल्ट मैंने 900 रुपये लिए।
बढ़िया
भाई इसकी केबल बोल्ट ऐसी है कि तेरे को सुसाइड करना हो काम आ जाएगी।
नहीं रे, इतना बड़ा नहीं चाहिए, वही तो सीन है।
इतनी मोटी केबल है इसकी, किसी को मारेगा ना मर जाएगा, दबाएगा किसी का गला।
हाँ तो फिर उसको ले लूँ क्या? मैं वही कंफ्यूज हूँ, कौन सा लूँ? रेजर लेना चाहिए या फिर क्या?
देख अगर ब्रांड के हिसाब से जाना है दोनों बढ़िया है, साउंड के हिसाब से जाना है दोनों बढ़िया है। अब तेरे ऊपर है, तेरे को कौन सा अच्छा लग रहा है।
देख, ऑलवेज बिन अ रेजर फैन दो।
हाँ तो तू फैन है तो काट हाइपरएक्स, और क्या बात खत्म हो गई।
बट हाइपरएक्स इज गुड एक्चुअली। मतलब हाइपरएक्स भी अच्छी लगी मेरे को, ऐसा कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है।
हाँ तो जब तू तेरे को रेजर वाला पसंद है तो क्यों ही हाइपरएक्स की सुनना।
मेरे को एक्चुअली कौन सा पसंद है पता है?
तेरे को पसंद होगा 8-10 हजार वाला।
ये वाला देख,
कौन सा?
वायरलेस है हाइपरएक्स का।
हाँ तो वही 8-10 हजार। अबे वायरलेस मत ले, पता क्यों? चार्जिंग का बहुत वो होगा। और मेरे को जितना लगता है तू कि तू चार्ज तो करने से रहा।
मैं यही सोच रहा हूँ, ये वाला ले लूँ, मंगा लूँ। 3,900 का है बट वाइट में मंगाओ या ब्लैक में मंगाओ, क्या लगता है?
हैं ग्रीन ब्लैक वाला ले,
ये
अच्छा लग रहा है।
छी, ये ले लूँ मैं उससे? अच्छा वो ज़्यादा ग्रीन हो जाएगा। मेरे को तो वाइट अच्छा लगा।
एक ही
फिर
सच
वाइट गलत हो जाएगा, गंदा हो जाएगा, इसलिए I'll take the black one.
वाइट ना ले, क्योंकि गंदा होने का भी सीन नहीं है, पर वाइट तू खुद सोच, तू बैठा वाइट हेडफोन लगा के कैसा लगेगा?
भाई
रेसिस्ट भाई रेसिस्ट।
रेसिस्ट नहीं हो रहा हूँ।
बड़वा भाई, बड़वा। ठीक है, I'll tell my
अरे
तू
चिल
ही मार देता भाई,
मार।
तू ही मार देता भाई, एक ही गोली मारने दे तो।
तुम लोग अभी भी खेल रहे हो?
बात है।
भाई हमने जो परसों किया था बंदे के साथ, क्या गंदा लग रहा था बाद में उसके।
ठीक है तुम लोग खेलो, मैं आता हूँ।
बंदा बोलता है भाई, भाई इतना इतना भाई मारना, वो क्या बोलते हैं भाई, मारा क्यों
मैं
नहीं?
आता हूँ थोड़ी देर में, ठीक है तुम लोग खेलो।
आ जा।
Okay, it's a pistol round already.
He's
We
already
came
in
a little
spawn though,
bit
look at
late,
this.
Oh
Ready to go
my
for
we
this
have
rotation.
fuck.
Surely they have no idea. Do they even Forsaken was having a look. It's like he's checking for this. Maybe the lack of presence. Maybe considering it's John QT, they're thinking, where the hell's this guy gone? They found him now, but can he buy enough time? Can he keep him safe? Zelsis, potentially. I'm looking towards Mind Freak as he's pathing towards heaven. He's going to hear this, surely. How does
15 seconds.
Why do I feel like there's something going to go on here? Forsaken has found John QT. Zelsis put.
It's fine, it's fine. 1-0,
What
it's
a chaotic start there.
So active across the map.
Absolutely, a race.
Sassy, yeah, Sassy unfortunately caught on the way back out trying to retrieve the spike. And the flood comes through so quickly that Sentinels just don't have a window of opportunity to try and find this plant. See Monyet getting right up in the faces of Sentinels.
It's a good start, they needed that. Feeling like they were really under the weight of
First round,
Sentinels
it's
after
fine,
map 2 especially. That big run they went on, getting around here is huge. Could unlock a couple more rounds to get behind for themselves here. Maybe put that reminder of that Gen G matchup in Sentinels' minds. For now though, we look at what's in front of us. A mistake for Monyet, that's... You can see the pressures here, Mike. This is the difference. Again, play that round back a different occasion. He's not making a mistake, but here we are.
Only an SMG to go across though. What can Tens do with it?
The Paradise landed. Devi's got to be careful now. Potentially a gap closer there. Mind Freak could get caught off. Paper X though, doing well. Stabilizing. Gotta control what's on the side. Devi's got to be cautious. 6 HP, and that was the counter swing then coming in. Taken there, ready to pick up the reins. Zekken.
They only got one.
I don't think it's all. Oh my god! I'll shut up. I'll shut up. Almost got scared. Something.
Yep. They only got one.
Yep. Accuracy buff.
But 2-0 regardless for Paper X.
It's huge for them. That's huge for them, Mike.
Yeah, a slight fumble at the start here. Luckily, doesn't amount to anything. I guess slowed down.
Did you get that one too?
Yeah. Like I said, we'll touch base later. Yeah.
I think the desk might even do a segment on it.
Yeah. Get the subtitles.
Yes, please.
The lip reading challenge with Alex.
Dangerous game. Now, can they do something with this though? Let's look. Paper X coming in with the outlaw odds and ends, but right side, right place, Sen on the way. Rifles here, counter play down towards ramp. They want to take back that pressure. Monyet with a fantastic pickup. Divine doubles down. Paper X starting to ignite here. They've got themselves into a 4v2. Zelsis and John QT have nowhere to go as well. Look at the flank position coming out from Mind Freak. This is fantastic.
Yeah, John QT gonna get caught. It's just Selson left to try and recover this. Forsaken's low as well. Chance to play back in here now on 1v2.
Oh, dearie me. And he's not
Awareness
seen
here
Mind
for the
Freak.
flank, yeah.
So he'll start thinking, where the hell's this guy at? He's ready so well! Zelsis, are you serious? After all that work, is this how it happens? And with 53 seconds, he's got time to play with.
19 bullets left though. Hit in the back pocket.
Something
Chance,
on the run.
yeah. A chance here to get the spike down cleanly because something's not moving too quickly just yet.
There it is.
Spread awkward, but
something's diving in.
Very good coverage.
Look at his positioning. Surely does Zelsis consider this? He does!
Yes!
Nothing can stop him! Tuesday, every day of the week, PaperX would have that round until Zelsis had a word.
Flips the script on PaperX. A Red Bull clutch here. And what felt disastrous for Sentinels to start things off. Again, even here, PaperX do everything right to kick this round off. Then, again, the protocols just slip through their fingers a little bit. Forsaken, isolated as the second layer of that setup on ramp. And a perfect read on the flank. Even baits him in, a little spray into the wall to pull Mindfreak closer.
There. Again, that was, I guess, the bonus if you wanted to look at it that way as well. So, that's a bigger issue though.
Let's go, let's
Cersei
go.
finding something early on removes a huge piece away from the hand they were playing.
I'm out of stuff.
Sentinel's able to comfortably reset behind it as well.
Is this red? Very PaperX approach to readdress the extremity, and the trade out may not be enough unless Forsaken over delivers. All right, that's.
Flash doesn't catch though.
Okay, so Tens has crept towards Pillar. Zelsis the next here. Forsaken's got a fair fight and he wins it. Tens goes down, and with 45 HP he's got support. But Zelsis isolates him again. He's all alone and he's surrounded. There's no safety to fall back to. As Sarsi really coming in key this round.
Clear all this space out. Divide unnoted, but only a Spectre in hand. One Snakebite to work with as well, but a 1v3 nonetheless.
Gorgeous.
Wow, the upgrade's
gorgeous. He's expecting the flank.
He's looking for John QT now. John QT's already created so much pressure previously. Has to re-clear this space. Time to do it, yes, but allow Sentinels to set up in a very, very comfortable position. Spy cam should be indicative now of John QT's repositions Elsis.
Very nice.
Again, the one to seal the deal. Sentinels tie things up to a piece.
Game's done and warm up here. The problem is with PaperX to their money. Not great, and losing out that early on something is that's going to sting a little bit there. Still made close. Not close enough. Zelsis up to 8 in this game. Very early impact from him. Doing wonders. On the other side, Forsaken. Rather nicely for himself, but the purchase Mike is missing.
Seeker's available for Sentinels, but that's all there is. One off the neural theft. Zekken, decent progress already. The other side, Seekers for Forsaken. Sentinels now, we're going to read this correctly, a gap in mid. Clearing all this space once again. Sassy actually finds it with the Trailblazer. Something with a response onto Tens though.
Okay.
Can he get out of this?
Oh my god.
They're running him down.
Oh my god. Sassy wants him so dead. Finally catching him in the heels. And looking at the site though, there's still a player to clear. That's going to be Divide.
There.
Is he going to be able to find much impact here? Zekken already going to take. Ooh. Did he spot something? I definitely
I
spotted
think it was
something.
just a spam in. Regardless, Divide will fall. Mindfreak responds once again.
2v3. Okay, Zekken maybe overdoing it a little there. Maybe unnecessary to take that fight on CT.
HP is going to be tricky for PaperX though.
Spotting one on the site, but that plays in John QT. Does Forsaken get a chance at this? He does. He knows that Sarsi is on the site, down by Pillar. What can Forsaken do? Toying with time. You can see the readjust from Sarsi.
Did he spot him?
I don't think he did. Forsaken has no idea. Sarsi again. More impact from the man. Good work there. But PaperX, considering the purchase, still dangerous.
Early response found here from Sentinels. I was curious of actually where that kill came through. I mean, one yet just caught up. Something trying to backstab this play up mid. Sentinels, no fear to chase that kill down though. Don't let any threat develop in these rounds. Bladestorm online now for something. One away from the showstopper from Monyet. Maybe an exploration outside A. I mean, how much do PaperX invest to really dislodge John QT from this position? He's commanding so much of PaperX.
See the adjustment already from Forsaken as well, looking towards middle. John QT is such a nuisance of a player to deal with. And the 3 plays stack in middle. It'll be working its way up. Again, displacing Forsaken. Has to respect it. be taking isolated fights. Posting up Zekken into the corner here.
Slow burn here for Sentinels in round 6. PaperX finally now looking to explore the map. Paranoia through B main, orb retrieve, but here's the crunch in the ropes here. Deviati gets both of them.
Yeah, and that's the spike. Left loose, Tens with a quick collection, and considering what he wants to do, Monyet catching off Zelsus as they try to make progress towards B. The spike is back in hand though. Tens yet to really make his mark in this map. John QT by his side. And the map is treacherous. PaperX have good control across it. Yeah, beautiful from Mindfreak. Tens now. 1v5. First. Found. No
Forsaken's
damage
low.
taken. Forsaken indeed low. Gonna drop down. Trying
Made
to
a
toy
step
with it.
there.
It's come back. He's got it. He's waiting for Monyet to swing. A second earlier, he'd have had a fight on that.
Yeah, only 10 seconds left. He had to try and make a move here. 3 survive for PaperX. There'll be 3 ultimates.
The
on their
drop down
backs
was
as well.
shitty.
Timing a little off here from Sassy and Zekken. Paranoia in response, but doesn't result in a kill for Sentinels. See those ultimates we were talking about previously. Showstopper, Blade Storm, and the Pit in hand now for PaperX. Sentinels have a couple. The TP and the Neural Theft not as impactful, but
I'll get some
Showstopper
glass
in the
of
hands
water
of
for me.
Zekken. Curious what the adjustment will be here, if any, from Sentinels. Maybe try and capitalize a little early on John QT's presence and pressure that he's creating.
Yeah.
So, I mean, previously, right, there's 3 members of PaperX there trying to dig him out of that spot, and it's burning up a flash from Forsaken.
Certainly a lot to check in on now. Considering that if you look at the way this round actually is, it's the first round that they've got back. It was 3 on the trot for Sen. And the second it slips away, pause. We're back in. Ults to work with, but not. I'm looking at what they go financially here as well for Sen. Maybe just going to spread the wealth a little, just even out the economy, which looks exactly to be the case. But I see Bucky with Zekken, so.
Well.
And I did see a sign for Sliggy as well, so I mean.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I've seen Judges, Sliggies, and Buckies, so maybe it'll make something
The
of it.
crowd will get what they want here, at least with
Yep.
the Bucky.
There we go.
I hate that he's reintroducing this weapon.
Yeah, no, it's back. It's back.
And he finds value with it as
He
well.
does. Like, look at what he did on Lotus. it's so good.
Problem here, because there's 2 isolated individuals inside of PaperX.
It's a 3-on-3.
He's respecting this now.
Ooh. Okay. Not having the chance to close in on this yet. Long rotation. Paranoia not going to find purchase. Does the ult on the other side. Monyet did invest his as well.
Back-to-back roses. Yep.
Yep.
Need to come up. Apply a little further pressure onto Zekken, but Mindfreak getting curious.
Oh, Mindfreak, this is so dangerous. Against this sort of buyer, rifle falling into that. He had no idea about Tens. Tens gets played in. That's one. Monyet on the run as well. He doesn't want to get too close to the stand. Punch comes down. Sentinels making this dangerous. And now Tens with a rifle. Sussy on the site. It's a 2v2. Something takes a glance and he takes a bullet. Forsaken dives in. Perfect shot on Sussy. But Tens for 1v2. None today. PaperX weather the storm.
Utility just not connecting for Sentinels
I
here.
think it's again gonna be a
Paranoia
6-6.
gets sent through. PaperX wise to it. The awareness that maybe there's going to be a little pop through into heaven. And outside of that though, Mindfreak almost catching 2 players with utility in hand. It's not a deep enough clearance onto Tens, but PaperX find their 4th nonetheless. The response is here. The purchase comes back from Sentinels. Pit to shut down mid. Sentinels have looked to explore this consistently so far.
We've seen that 1-3-1 run, not every single round, but Mindfreak again. This is so dangerous, but I mean it's PaperX, right? A little bit of danger. Smoke gonna go in. Indicative that he's holding this angle, but there's so many bodies here. Mike, he's still taking the fight. Does he live? He does!
That's ridiculous.
How is he breathing? Paranoia sent just to slow it down to give him a bit of safety. They weren't even that close, but he gets away.
Heal milega.
Problem is, this tends to fall as well, so it's only the utility really of Zelsis that can help them out in this situation. But it's invested elsewhere. Sentinels, regardless, force their way in. Zelsis actually finds an opener.
Okay.
Brings it to a 4v4. The heal comes through from Sassy as well.
So it looks like the plant. No, the pop flash turned not well enough by Zekken, but he gets a second chance of that. Forsaken went for Zelsis. Zekken healed back up, goes again. Zekken is absolutely ripping him apart this round.
30 seconds left.
Has he got any more? Yes, he does. Zekken. What is this guy made of, Mike?
The re-challenge here from something is just so far ahead of Divide. The Trailblazer comes through, clears some space down on ground level at least, but I think spotted here. Zekken doesn't get it, but Sassy the one to close things out.
Again a
It's
60.
just been so solid. 4-4. I just feel like there's still no stability in this match yet. In this map
No, definitely not. I mean, there's a couple of really, really weird scenarios created across here, but I mean, Forsaken comes out solo. Something, again, after Mind Freak,
Weird spacing on that, it felt.
And where PaperX finds their success is in these very, very well-coordinated floods where you know, they can
It's gonna be a
overwhelm one person when the
exciting
spike's being planted.
2 judges. Oh no, yep.
Good.
Good. I mentioned Sliggy and now there's more. Oh, tens. Tens, don't go there. Oh, there was nowhere to go anyway. Divide gonna find him, PaperX.
Divide walks right up onto the wall here to find this.
I mean, I don't know what you read from that as well. The fact it's tens, not John QT. Like, what do you extrapolate from that information? And again, look at Monyet's positioning on the other side of the map.
B-Main is on lockdown.
They've given up middle, so they've known what space they've given up. They've taken this fight towards Ramp. Now they reveal that judge. Oh, it's perfect. Something denies all access. Ramp is off limits. Get out of here. You can have middle. We got the spike. We got Ramp. What can Zekken and Zelsis?
Oh, what?
That was filthy.
Yeah, okay. Okay!
Don't give him space to work.
Please!
It's now a 2v3.
Okay, Divide. What a great bit of timing to recheck on that. Got a little dicey, but Zelsis, if you got it in ya. A 1v3, spike not to hand, 30 seconds, Mind Freak behind you? Surely not, right? Surely not. He's being given no play. He's being given no opportunities. And there it is, Mind Freak on the catch. But that investment, that adjustment, Mike, that was wild.
Also something finding everything he needed.
Hell yeah.
On ramp.
It was just devious work, wasn't it? And held this close to the chest.
Tens gets isolated from this initial play. I guess the flash catches on ramp and there's a moment that they hesitate, reconsider the approach, and then he's split ahead of these Viper walls. Nobody else from Sentinels really able to provide much support. It's actually Sentinels to blow both timeouts here in the first half.
It's a little scary to me that it leaves you very open, right? There's a chance that it could really get dangerous, but Sen has so many ults to work with, financially in a little bit of a tricky spot, but interesting to see what they go for. It looks like they're having a discussion as well, coaching-wise, as to what the plan is moving forward. But PaperX clawing this game back in. They're not done yet. Map 2 is a little more one-sided than I'm sure they would have wanted, but it is what it is. But here they are keeping within touching distance. Sen unable to set tempo or pace or draw too much away. It could be potentially on for another 6-6. It doesn't seem impossible.
And Sentinels this year sitting at about 70% defensive win rate. So I guess the approach maybe here is to play towards damage control and really look to stretch their legs on the second half of this. And it's where we've credited time and time again the protocols, the retake success. It's where their strength lies here, but PaperX a one-round lead as we enter round 10.
This is scaring me because I'm seeing 3 players here from PaperX. I'm seeing the entirety of Sentinels here. Ults galore. This could be bloody. Buying what they can, missing a couple of pieces, but have those. That was still a headshot, but it was sharp from something. Plays in Forsaken, and he's got so many targets, he can only get one, but it swings out from the rest. Perfect work from PaperX, well positioned, ready, willing, and able.
read into this perfectly here. And just to say, maybe Sentinels are playing towards damage control here in the first half.
Oh, fuck.
You're really preying on the 6-6 here. Paperex give themselves an advantage. I mean, leaning potentially towards an 8-4 here. We've talked about the other tie halves.
Ooh, frustration shown. That's the first time I've seen that.
Coming out of a timeout, maybe.
Yeah.
If what's discussed wasn't executed correctly here, or maybe just, I mean, instance of the stars aligning for Paperex. 3 in the right place at the right time.
Didn't invest any of those ults though, so able to depend on those if they get the opportunity here. Again, you're looking at Monyet. His Judge, I don't think got revealed in this position, so they didn't quite get the grip on this. So there's still a surprise here.
Going to be a nuisance. Actually gives up a little bit of space towards main.
There.
It's a little curious.
Here we go. Burst potential, Monyet, that surprise that they didn't know. Oh, what? Second tries to do some serious damage, but Devi, Mind Freaker there. They're holding on to this round, but then they think, where is John QT? Where is Tens? Where have they gone? Oh my god, Tens gonna take down Divide. Now Divide and Conquer, Forsaken from above. And they know that last player alive is John QT. Turn around, look to your back. Where is this man lurking? And Forsaken's got the read right. He's waiting for it, but he doesn't get to keep his life. And now another challenger though. Something steps up. Scary! But he faces his fears and comes out on top. Paperex tipping the scales this time.
Get another fucking round.
Sentinels purchase still available. Only the showstopper invested previously. Crowd now
want it.
feeling like they want to get behind Paperex once again. Breath of fresh air in what's been rough to watch so far since Lotus.
It's been a suffocating series.
It seems like a lifetime ago.
Don't let me down now, yeah?
Operator out for something. Ults on both sides. This round, critical. Early investment is from Devi towards middle, locking off one of, well, Sentinel's favorite avenues of approach this series so far. Up middle, 3 players, and he's just going to post up Monyet in there.
I'm curious what Sentinels learned the last time about this setup. Was Monyet obviously tucked inside as well, still with that Judge. Still looking to be a nuisance.
Why not? Worked well. She's there. It's a little bit cautious on that.
Yeah, but we'll note 2 members of Sentinels at least over on this side of the map. Seekers invested behind this as well.
That's a rotation though. Something's on the run. It wasn't all 3. That's enough to pull a rotation here. They want to try and back up.
I mean, Tens has a TP as well, so you don't really want to see Paperex over-rotate here. There is a bit of a gap with only Forsaken, I guess, shouldering from screens.
Dsouza is really trying to sell this though.
And it's information denial as well. The pit will cut off sightlines, but Paperex are reading this to perfection.
Monyet is sitting close. He's on the way. Keep your eyes towards Forsaken. He has to do something big here, and the timing might be right. They don't predict it! He can only bring down 1, and now there's problems. Monyet on the side, gonna spot out second! Brings him down to the ground! Back to earth! There's Paperex heating up here. With 15 seconds, Zalsis has to just face the music. He can only do so much. 8-4, Mike. What a turnaround of form.
Feels like this last round, the Sentinels don't have the confidence to really execute ahead of this. Like I said, there's a previous example of carbon copy of this round. And there was a window of opportunity, Lauren.
There was.
Oh,
just didn't have solid confirmation behind it. And an 8-4 half here for Paperex on split.
ये मोटा
I can't believe
irritate
what we're
करता
seeing.
है
This
भाई.
series is looking so good. This half looking exceptional, but a treat for you now with Uli.
Hello to everyone following us around the world. We are here on Madrid enjoying every single match, and we hope you're enjoying the matches as much as this incredible Madrid crowd is doing. Let me show you how they're cheering. Amigos, gente de Madrid, vamos a demostrarle al mundo entero cómo se anima solo aquí en España. A ver, quiero un poquito de ruido por Sentinels. ¿Quién anima Sentinels?
clear.
Vale. Y a ver. Los demás necesitan apoyo ahora. Quiero ruido por Paper Rex. Sin lugar a dudas, tenemos un público increíble, inigualable. Como en Madrid, como en España, ninguno. Y ahora quiero que todo el mundo empiece a calentar las manos. ¡Calentad las manos! Os quiero preparar para una ola. Vais a arrancar como siempre desde la izquierda. Preparaos. 3, 2, 1. ¡Arriba! ¡Vamos! ¡Que siga esa ola! ¡Que siga esa ola! ¡Que vuelva! ¡Arriba de nuevo! ¡Que vuelva! ¡Os quiero activos y calientes porque esto es un auténtico partidazo! Y por último, estos jugadores que están aquí se merecen el cariño de España. Así que preparad todos los demás manos. Vamos a aplaudir todos juntos, poco a poco. Amigos, nos vamos. Here we go. We leave you with the casters.
Oh, you love
Truly a national treasure.
Honestly,
what a joy.
If you've not heard of that man before, check out the Spanish streams, check out EMEA, because he is a godsend. Gets the people going, but so does this match. Let's dive back in. 8-4. Funky music still going on.
Sentinels
Hopefully that
defending.
turns up pretty soon.
Easy for
There
them.
we go. Yeah. Little tense now, guys. Let's, focus back up. Because Paperx are in the lead. And every single half so far has been as close as it could be. This is the first time they have a full
only
advantage
real gap,
on split.
Said Sen excel on this half. Will this be enough? Paperx looking to replicate Gen G's success, as said earlier. Could that have been enough of a confidence knock to Sentinels? John QT should spot out this info early enough here. I mean, poised for a retake setup here. Trip removed though, so no kill on the way in for John QT. No damage to come through. The plant will be uncontested. It'll be a full 5v5 here.
Mind Freak just going to try and keep himself safe for now. But the flood begins. Sentinel steps on the site. Monyet the first to find something with a follow-up. They are handling this incredibly well. Divide and conquer. Paperx keeping Sentinels at range. Tense has fallen. This is looking like a strong lead here. Sasi is only 8 HP. Looking like 9 is inevitable on the board, and it is
Fucking
Paperx
shit, bro.
kicking off the second half. The first.
Reaching double digits, you've got to argue. Pretty likely here in the second half.
Take us the distance. Come on.
And a punch to the gut of Sentinels once again here on split. Can they dig deep? Not going to see the round 2 force.
No,
this time around, obviously favouring that on the attack when they do find the plant, but here, want to play towards this first buy round.
Look at the stack. Paperx continue along this trajectory. They're walking into a lot of players.
Yeah, it looks like Paperx want to go head first into this.
It might be head first for Halos at this point. Paint Shell could be nice. The flash is there, but it's stalled. It's stalled them out well enough that they feel there's something wrong. Yeah, they are spamming for their lives' sake. There was enough of a red flag that waved. They've decided shift away for now. Let's see if we can reset this stack.
That's fake steps away here. Cut sound. Sentinels, have to roll the dice here. Spin the wheel almost, yeah. The massive over-rotation from them. Paperx now will drift back in towards B site. Another uncontested plant for them. It'll be double digits beckoning here. Even just the classics in hand, maximizing here as well. Getting the orb in B main for Monyet. Probably going to give him the plant as well.
There we go.
Can Sentinels get anything done here? I mean, with this scoreline, really, even just two kills, and you're happy coming away from this. Anything to slow this early momentum.
Here we go. Second leads the way, but he will be melted by Forsaken. Yeah, this is clean. This is good. Monyet is fired up. He's chasing it down. No survivors.
This is the showstopper for him. He's one off now.
He's absolutely on it. Perfect. There it is, Monyet. Will be happy with that one. Paper Rex. Tick in the box, double digits made. So this might have been the last chance, but maybe they open up an avenue here. This could be their way back into the series.
Byron comes in. Obviously, the advantage leans towards Sentinels here. Rifle in the hands of something, though. Mind Freak still on that Bulldog, but it's the showstopper. The red flag here for Sentinels to have to try and overcome. Well, not Paper X can find some value off it, and I'm worried if they try and contest it. Monyet's going to satchel in.
He's off.
He's found the timing.
He's got one. It looked like Tens was dead as well, but he lived.
10 HP.
I mean,
it wasn't us.
He's the chosen one. The boy who lived with 10. But how much can one man do with that sort of HP? There is no heals on the way, but Zekin's got his back from up on heaven, taking away something in Divide, and they can't quite close down. Tens! Still living, still thriving. Forsaken will find him, but it gives away the game, and Zekin is there.
Nice,
Sentinels.
Nice. 10-5.
Still in this.
More 5 rounds.
3 rifles maintained. So a decent footing here to build upon this round 3 success. Monyet, I mean, very unlucky not to find both of them on the way in. Paper X not looking like they want to slow down at all here in the second half. 10-5 now.
Easy. We can do it.
Rifles
it's
in
way
hand
too easy.
across the board. Paper X switches things up now. Going to test John QT's hold.
They got room to test, Mike. They got rounds to test with.
Yeah.
Can't let it get too far because John QT, I've got to say, I've enjoyed his work specifically on this map. Backbone of holding this site. For now, going to find 2 early. Something and Forsaken both go down right off the rip. So they need someone to over-deliver here. They need a bailout, be it Mind Freak, be it Monyet, be it Divide. It doesn't really matter, but they need someone. And look at the discipline from Sentinels. Instantly sitting back towards CT.
Absolutely. See now, Divide removing this trip. That's an indicator for Monyet in future rounds. He's got a couple of high trips to try and overcome.
Does he get played, Mind Freak here? Oh,
nice.
Okay, Monyet did get the trade there.
It looked like he had an angle on that.
Yeah, and they've got time, and all the rotations are coming to this site. They could dip through vents if they fancy it. They don't know this, obviously. Oh God, Monyet!
Kya kar raha hai bhai?
This guy is so sharp, making something out of this round. And he's drawn the attention from CT. He's trying to play in his teammate Divide.
He's got his nade back as well.
Trying to help out, and he's got them a plan here. Divide does get noted. The paranoia does not land. And Monyet! What a moment for him! Can he get the bit? Yes, he can!
What an outrageous round from Monyet. He's back on another showstopper. He's one off.
Blink and you miss it. Monstrous moment from Monyet. The man to step in with big shoes to fill, and that is exactly what he did this round.
Played to perfection as well.
God tier.
I mean, throws himself in the line of fire and relishes the moment. Sentinels held on 5. That previous loss, 13-5 to Gen G. Will it repeat once again? Sentinels, gaps in his purchase. Zekin does have the showstopper, but only a pistol here. Early exploration outside B main, but already 10's rotating off.
Got to see that.
Sassy catches a ton of damage.
I was about to say, I want to see almost a very composed Monyet after that round, because it's very easy to overheat. You just get that ace, you're feeling pumped up. Just overdo it.
Especially in a team like Paper X, where everyone's calling something.
Exactly. So I want to see him just kind of keep that cool, not overheat here. And it looks like they're kind of leaving him to his own devices towards middle potentially. Yeah, just let him off the leash. Look at him. Just takes the one-to-one challenge.
They got one.
And now they can't over-rotate. They still have to be considering there's still that threat through towards heaven. But it is going to be that A-take. John QT, do you have a miracle for me now? Not looking likely. Zekin punished. John QT, it's labored and it's traded. Divide doing really well. 10's The only one really healthy in this. Does he get the shut down towards Divide? Yes, he does. He's on the side. The spike gets dropped. But with 20 seconds, Saucy has to put in some serious damage. Not going to happen. It's 12.
Another 3K from Monyet. He's everywhere, Lauren.
Omnipresent. Can't escape the guy. The beating heart of Paper X right now. The man who had to step in for one of the most explosive players, one of the most loved players. And he's turning up when they needed him most.
The guy that also says, I don't really want to play Raze.
And he's doing this.
I don't really want to do it, but if I have to.
He's outdoing Zekken. On split. He's on 23-9. Game on. It's looking like we got a series, and Monyet is on the hunt. Picking up where he left off. Another victim found. This is a lifetime performance for him here. And that is the first pick with still 1 minute and 24. Nice response. Tens shuts down the lurk on the other side of the map. The Seekers go through, and there's the counter burst. He's been found, but the burst through on main's already come in. B-site is lost. Do they continue on this path? Something looking for the fight, but he has to get away.
Spike's out though. They're out B main. There's a bit of a gap here. Something, if he can do any damage, find a kill maybe. Just can't pin it down, but Mindfreak finds a response.
Oh, and Mindfreak keeps going. It's all on Joan QT. Can he keep him alive in this map, or are Paper X taking us the distance? They are! Never down! Never down! Paper X! Smash Sentinels on split! Sunset's up next!
Wild scenes here, Lauren.
Unbelievable.
And history repeats itself. Well,
Yes, it does.
recent history,
Yes.
at least.
Woo.
What a confidence booster to take Split away in this best of 5. In what feels like a slightly front-loaded veto.
Yeah.
4 Sentinels to turn it here. Wow.
Unbelievable scenes. This is going to be a finals to remember. Do not miss how this ends, because we are going the distance.
Excuse me, would you mind taking a picture of us?
Oh, no problem.
Thanks.
Yes, problem. You need Verizon. Trade in that old thing and get a new iPhone 15 Pro with tons of storage, so you can take all the pics. So many selfies.
A preposterous amount of panos!
That means panoramic. And as many portraits of me as your heart desires.
How about none?
None, yeah, none feels right.
Trade in any iPhone in any condition and get iPhone 15 Pro and iPad and Apple Watch SE all on us. Only on Verizon.
Red Bull gives you wings.
response that was from Paper Rex. They take Sentinels down on a map that they were never supposed to win. I'm your host, Yingsu, and I'm back here with Sideshow and Tom. What happened?
Monyet happened! I said going into this map that they couldn't win if Zekken continued being the best player in the server, and he wasn't anymore. And that isn't to say that there wasn't also some big team play elements going on and playing at a faster pace that caught Sen off, but when you're getting that version of Monyet, it is just a different beast. He's at it.
Good?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, okay, well, let's check out the HyperX reflex moment of the day. This was Monyet. Surely, Tom, you have something to say about this.
Yeah, no, he was truly incredible. This sort of ace was just ridiculous coming out from him. Basically took over the entirety of the round on his own. And yeah, I have absolutely no idea how he's just able to utterly dominate in every single one of these duels versus players that in the last map were pretty much dipping him. We said it, 14-4 in battles versus Zekken in the last map, and he was just crazy.
Yeah, his performance was so good. He had 2 double kills, 3 triple kills, an ace. He multi-killed in a third of the rounds that happened, which is just a bonkers performance, and it's turned the entire game on its head. Now it's really feels like a battle between Monyet and Zekken to see who can have more impact on that entry role.
Yeah, I mean, I saw somebody look like Paper Rex is missing Jing all that much for the first time in this tournament, Tom.
Hey, you know what? The fact is, he was very good on this map on G when he played controller, so why not both? just have them both going crazy. That's the thing. This was always a map that genuinely Monyet was insane, and it is, well, in theory, the last, well, maybe not the last map, but it will be one of the times up until the next one where he's not going to be going and playing that Raze anymore. But he does play quite an aggressive role even on their Sunset.
Yeah, these are 2 of the players that ended up swapping roles around coming into this version of Split. Monyet was on Smokes, went to Raze. Forsaken was carrying on Raze and decided to take a step back. And for me, it's just all about Monyet's ascension into a spot where you don't start thinking about, oh, if Jing was here, maybe they'd be winning, right? The fact that they haven't reinvented their style in the same way that Loud did. It felt like they were trying to do that at the beginning of this tournament, and now Monyet's like, all right, I didn't want to play Raze, but I guess I'll just be as good as Jing, shall I?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I think a lot of it comes down to just sheer confidence. It's like at the beginning of the tournament, they were definitely a little bit more shaky, losing, what was it, to EDG.
Yeah.
It definitely didn't look that great. Now I feel like they've got to the point in the tournament where any pressure's like, okay, if we go further than this, we're doing amazingly well. We're having a great tournament, even if people are sort of looking at us and going, oh, that was shaky, that was dangerous. And I think he's just slowly got used to the stage. Because that's the thing, like when he played with G in the past, it was a very quick in and out.
It was.
And then didn't really get that same experience.
Yeah, let's talk about this agent select here for Sunset, because this is the only map that Paper Rex have looked good on this tournament without fail.
Yeah, and also this is coming back to the first time that these teams have now stolen Paper Rex version of the composition, but they don't run it with the Sage, and I think the Sage adds a ton of weird stuff. There are boosts all over the map that Paper Rex love to do. It's a extra layer into the post plant, but it does mean Sen can try to flank them really aggressively. So if Sen want to play the defense really aggressively, there are no trips, and Paper Rex have got to be watching out for that at all times.
I think also you just have to look at, like, you've got a matchup of geckos. They're going to play this completely the opposite.
Oh, yeah.
These are the 2 most different geckos you are ever going to see.
Well, Sentinels, they have another chance to close this out. Pansy and Hypok, let's see if this is the place that they do it.
It's back to the wall for Paper X, but they give themselves a chance. Sen still sit with the advantage here, Mike. They just need one more, and they've been good here, but so have Paper X.
Yeah, it feels like maybe this is the start of the home stretch.
Could be.
Paper X can turn things around after that explosive win on Split.
Oh, there's that. I just want to go to blind, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Like it just from the purest aspect of, I want to see more of this level of Valorant. I, again, don't really care who wins, if I'm honest. It's been excellent from both. Really good series so far, just waiting to jump into the game. Not sure what the hold-up is here. Hopefully that gets resolved quickly. Can't read the signs. Difficult. Leah,
Is that my
sign
eyes?
up for us.
Sorry, who did?
Leah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, headroom.
Okay.
Yeah, not Leah. Not Kevin.
Wow.
Producer Kev.
Not even
No,
close.
he's like, do you know what we haven't had though? tech pause.
We actually haven't.
I know.
I wasn't going to say it. I wasn't going to say it until we're guaranteed the last map.
No, we gotta bring it to existence.
This isn't a tech pause, by the way. This
No,
one
it's
doesn't
not.
count.
No, it doesn't. But what does count is we are now moments away from jumping into sunset. It's been a stronghold for Paper X. It's looked fantastic for Sentinels. But who gets it now? It's everything on the line here. A lifeline given for Paper X, but still so many opportunities for Sentinels.
Early exploration towards mid, removal of the door here. Side of Paper X, and nothing noted on the back of Sassy's utility either. So Paper X a chance to stack up here. Leave a few question marks across the map. Force Sentinels to try and garner some information another way. A stack towards B. Sassy almost just playing to shoulder this angle here. And Paper X feeling themselves.
Good read. I mean, it looks tailored for a retake anyway. I'm not particularly fussed by this. So, good approach. And as long as Sen have all their utility, which they are obviously going to be keeping here, no harm, no foul. That smoke going towards CT, that should start to potentially pry some of the Sentinels players away from position on B. Plant going to come in. Wall to CT.
Spike planted.
And here we go. This is when it all gets a little fun, doesn't it? And that's a start. Something takes down his opposing number and gets to just play the angle.
Here to throw some utility around the corner as well. Just to slow Sentinels down. Oh, another headshot found. Might even find Tens through the box. No, he doesn't.
He's still got Dizzy to throw over the top as well. Look at the stall. Look at the utility stall on this mic. It's so difficult to get around that corner, and CT just wasn't accessible for most of the players. Yes, Zekan's going to find Mind Freak, but they're still trying to break back in. Hold up! Oh, no way! Not again! It's magic in Madrid for Monyet. How does he keep doing this, Mike?
I mean, the stall is just outrageous, and just when you think Sentinels have found a way to pry their way back onto the site, it's Monyet to sweep the round off its feet.
It was looking like it might have got a bit too close there.
Adjustment is outrageous.
God damn. That's going to get him pumped up.
A sigh of relief from Alex. The Paper X to draw first blood here on Sunset. Nice though. Yeah, a lot of information on the back of that.
Are they diligent on the clear here? Forsaken, I think just jump spotting. Yeah, he's seen something that's not sitting well with him. So going to have to invest a little coming back in, which is good to see the protocols there, even in a round like this. And they are walking into a lot of players, Mike.
Actually, the plant sent through here. Off there. Mr. Edith, John QT not showing his hand just yet. Finally does reveal himself. He gets two.
It's a disaster for Paper X. Made a meal out of it, and now there's a real opportunity. Can they still cause more problems? Yes, they can! With Tens doing that!
Coming through.
Oh my word, Mind Freak! Oh,
Just
he
got
stopped
off.
it! He just about stopped it, but it's not gonna change any of the outcome. John QT, so calm and collected as they all drifted on by. Tens then comes in with two for himself, but watch this again. The paranoia perfect, the follow-up utility from Dizzy too. The second they had that chance, Mike, they capitalized on it.
Yeah, timed to perfection. The paranoia catching Devi having no idea. The sound cues blocked here. It's a round two flip for Sentinels. Stunting their early progress. Sheriffs across the board for them here, but see the rifles coming out of that for Sentinels. This is again looking to find some early info. It's only going to be Mind Freak noted, but very early progress up mid here.
A nice little way to gather information for Paper X2.
A chance there for Forsaken to find it, but Ten's a little sharper with the Bulldog.
And again, just taking the tour of the map, really looking for probably some impact. I mean, they've gone for the Sheriffs here, not completely without teeth into this round, but John QT, I don't know if they spotted him or just simply spammed when the smoke fell, but it's worked out. Gonna get a plant for himself, so that's Monyet working towards the ult. And now we wait to see if any further damage comes in.
Numbers advantage, so waiting for the last stragglers, Zekken and Sassy. Come through and reinforce here, and John QT to finally open on Monyet will fall. Just 2 left to find now. Divide tries to find something. Mindfreak cleaned up.
Very nice.
All 5 standing. Another flawless to add.
Flawless.
4 Sentinels find themselves out in front here. A 2-1 lead. Conversion after flipping round 2 as well. Paperx progress towards ults. Yeah. Something hasn't been afraid of pulling it out every so often. Looking to find a little more damage once again, and maybe indicative of Paperx slowing the pace a little bit.
Again, we have seen Sentinels kind of testing those extremities, so maybe a good chance to try. Okay, tested middle as well. Divide just stood there and accepted his fate, because where else were you going to go? But something does find the reply. That's on Mindfreak, not... this is a wild round. Hold on. Spikes on the way back through. TP had to be taken to get out of danger. Monyet trying to re-clear this space. But keep your eyes towards Forsaken as well. He's the one towards middle. Wonder if he finds him some space here potentially, but they're re-aggressing on B main. Monyet, oh, he's sharp. He's on it today, folks. That's 2. He's brought this back to a 2v2, Mike.
Look at the space taken by Forsaken elsewhere. He's playing in the cut right now. Zelsis down to 7 HP, 10's 56. Is the awareness here? No, Zelsis knife out. Punished here. It's now 10's on a long flank, shadowing Something's progress. Might even get a 1v1 here. 24 HP.
The operator, though. It's good for it. Something. I gotta say, the mid-round calling of that, again, the space found by Forsaken was just exceptional. But the bailout from Monyet, too. Really on the money there.
Yeah, and again, a little bit of a misread, I guess, on the setup in B main here as Sentinels look to re-aggress. Initially, Sassy punished here. Zelsis almost caught fragment in hand.
Saw an operator being toyed with, or at least considered by Sentinels. Wonder if they were going to commit to it. Not the case. What do we have ult-wise as well? Nothing really. At least for the Sentinel side, of course. Still 2 for Paperx. They got options this round.
So something's going to continue to look for picks like this now. Actually, it's not even him on a solo mission here. They're going to very quickly be able to remove this camera. Force some sort of adjustment on the side of Sentinels. See on the X-ray here, something brazen in approach.
Bold to go for that. No punish on the back of this ult. But the walkout towards A. Keep your eyes towards the players walking through towards tiles. Could they catch him in middle? They're going to try and get towards the site. This is a really uncomfortable place to be playing towards. Zekken does catch. It's Monyet to fall. And now it calls in something. He has to deliver. A tag not enough. And John QT with a punish. Sentinels with a fantastic playback through. The Spike unable to go down here. That catch was just exceptional, Mike.
Yeah, Wall should slow things down here, allow them some comfort to plant, but look at the minimap. Look at this flank coming through right now from Zekken. 5 HP, finds Mindfreak, can't find the second. Vi forced to heal up here.
This is a lot to ask of one player, though. Not going to happen. 10's. Lovely. And again, Mike, the timing, a couple seconds difference, but that walk through tiles pretty much allowed all that information to free flow.
Yeah, definitive. Paperx. Pump the brakes here. Another early timeout. Monyet just caught at the last second. Well, there's the kill from John QT as well. Well handled, well controlled by Sentinels. Again, even given the time here for Zekken to really make that flank worthwhile, guaranteeing value. Been getting away with some plants today.
Yeah.
Nay.
Necessarily getting
Nay.
down on the wingman front. Curious.
Yeah, catching me.
I'm curious now if Paperx resort back to a different approach now that the operator's not available. maybe a pace change to employ here for Paper X. Not necessarily an early concern, still 3-2. Kept honest here, only really the finances separating them. Now, speaking of the finances, Sentinels looking very flush.
Oh, yeah.
Other than Zekken down at 600, but everybody else above 45. QT a last minute purchase.
Easy peasy.
It would be unsurprising to now see Paper X trying to pressure at least that A main challenge at the start. The knife again did note it very early on last time, so curious if that's going to be the case again.
Problem being it's unbreakable, so
yeah,
they try and catch this early timing. They have to give up the info.
Yeah, and I kind of like the response here from Sentinels by almost overstacking this, because it really then can be hard to. It almost dissuades Paper X in those later rounds to be going back in for that challenge.
Still creeping up on this though.
Okay.
Sticking to their guns.
Get him, Wing. The wingman's down.
One yet drifting onto a deeper angle here. He's got Zekken and Sassy to overcome here. Still, Zelsis in close proximity as well.
A knife should have caught at least 2 players, I would have thought. Forsaken, where did he find that space? And the instantaneous response, though. Zekken doubles down towards elbow.
He's looking to wrap this.
And Forsaken...
Oh my god, the timing.
I don't know who saw who. No one saw anyone.
Nobody saw anybody.
They're following each other. They have no idea how close they are. Bye-bye, Forsaken. Now does reveal a little of the position, but they're left with so few standing. It's Defy with a res, and the information just going to be sent right back through. What can 2 players do here? That's a great start. Yeah, okay, all from the same position. Paranoia not going to fight. That was a little bold from Tens. And Mind Freak can just catch the cross, try and tee up Defy. Anything to disrupt him? Not really. And the cross, so deadly, he plays ahead of it. Could have waited. Sentinels grasp onto that with both hands.
But Tens at least acts as the information probe here. The Sentinels to pull off the retake. And yeah, and when you see this little snake by there, you know that this retake can be split down the middle. A player isolated, but nonetheless, Sentinels. A 3rd successful retake. Playing the timing really well here. Maybe banking on the Paranoia catching and audacious TP not being noted. Paper X, a few ultimates in hand here. Got the null command, got the res, the TP for Monyet. It's definitely tools to bring into round 7 here.
This is starting to get out of hand if you kind of keep in mind the rounds that have been won. Sentinels have started to stabilize massively here. And that's perfect from Tens, punishing Mind Freak for trying to take any of that space towards 8. And an instant response from the rest of Paper X is just to go the other way.
We'll be walking into, whether or not that step was heard. I don't see a ping on the minimap, but yeah, the ping is on the minimap actually. They have heard this step, but they're walking into this 3-man stack here. Split goes down will slow any progress, isolating Monyet a little bit, but not punished just yet.
But they still need to clear the site, yeah. They didn't clear the backside of Pillar, so Zelsis gets to do that. Picking up 2. Monyet, this guy is so audacious as well. But this is a lot to handle, a lot of players on that corner. Saucy wants to keep it safe. And again, Sentinels starting to tear this lead away, Mike. This is looking a little one-sided here.
An opportunity to stretch.
Lead away, Mike. This is looking a little one-sided.
On the horizon for Paper X. You're right, even though initially there wasn't too much threat with this 3-man stack. Zelsis goes unchecked and results in 2 kills. Necessarily expecting a response here from Paper X, so this gap should widen a little bit. Still the funds unmoved on the side of Sentinels. Big cushion here.
How are they going to disrupt John QT and Zelsis in this moment? Knife does get denied, but the ult depended upon. John QT comes out of the flash just fine. Finds to fight, can't quite get a second. Hold on! Snap! Back to attention as something delivers 2 bullets to the brain. Dsouza just dealt with on the ground. This is a plant now. This is potentially a window of chance.
Wasn't expecting a response, but it might just come through. Nade sent through. Decken looking to use the stop it. Really shut down.
What a read! And Monyet again finding more. It's all on Sassy. Position.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. There's no way. There's no way. PaperX had to hunker down in that after that shot. They made something out of nothing there.
This is another example versus the previous. I mean, something with the second time this series, 2 ridiculous Sheriff kills to really open up a round. Yeah, what is that?
And even this from Monyet, playing so well into that, maybe expecting the ult could have come through, just bursting through the smoke, took a risk, and it worked out well. The whole round looked like a frag movie there. Have we got a mid-walk, Mike?
Yeah, very, very quick as well. Not really no caution in the approach yet.
And this is something that we haven't seen before. This could really catch him off guard. And it does. Zekken. Oh, and the follow-up to Monyet. Disrupted. PaperX going to be baffled by what just happened. And Dsouza is controlling from top middle. They're just going for the fight. Knives in middle, basically, at this point. The spike is still in hand with something, but they have so little space to work from.
Divine something to try and recover something, if anything, here. That's it. First onto tens is found. John QT finds a response over the top here. Dsouza to seal the deal on Sentinel's 6th.
What odds do we have? Nothing key, you could argue, for Sentinels. On the other side, a bit to play with, actually. 6-3, but the money. A factor for PaperX. More of a traditional start here, none of that work down mid. It's going to be Zekken and Sassy on the other side of this.
Bits are slow. PaperX locked out behind this at the minute. We'll give them some sort of safe passage.
They're trying to play in Zekken off that, but not going to get what they want here. Ult going to come through too. Plant not yet in. And they don't know about Zekken yet. What's he do with this one? Just spams away. He tries to find a corner to play from, but it's Dsouza to find Monyet. Pit still stands.
The
something.
got out.
Do they get caught on this then? This is a bit of an issue. Look at the HP, it's dwindling. Something down low, Forsaken's fallen. Dsouza on a heater this round. Can they find the final 2 players though? Difficult, tricky, something. Oh, that's dangerous play, but Mind Freak, this would have to be hero levels of work.
He can stick through the snake bite.
He's gonna be defusing, nothing to stop it. John QT, yes, will find the kill in the end, but the defuse wasn't stopping.
Another successful retake here. Dsouza is finding, I believe, another blind kill in here to the pit, yeah. To shut down Monyet. Well, make that a 3rd.
Yeah, there it is. MVP, defuse, 7-3. Frustration showing. Operator back in play, this time with 10s though. See what he's up to with this. Looking like he's kind of sitting towards top middle. The double stack towards A delivers Zekken controlling. And PaperX just not finding their footing here, Mike. Struggling a little, and Forsaken taking a bit of damage on that.
Dancing with death. Good the heal regardless. Res comes through. PaperX 5 strong once again. Despite making a rotation here, Mind Freak dealing with a trip. Dsouza, does he swing onto this? John QT, yes.
Oh.
Wow. Beheaded.
PaperX looking a little lost here, Mike.
That will shut any opportunity of finding a time in back over towards B's site. Looks like they might even commit behind this.
Spike dropped.
Very much in control of this map.
Monster on the loose.
Is the ult enough to do anything? Forsaken, he's been caught there by Zek. Sentinels so in control. It needs to be miracles from Divine. It doesn't look like it's happening. This is looking concise. It's looking clear on this half. Again, one of the most one-sided ones we've had so far. Divine, unfortunate here. There's no way out. That's it, Sentinels, strong control this time. 8 rounds, maybe losing a little bit of that confidence from Split, but picking it right back up here.
Yeah, stabilizing on Sunset. Early pick comes through, forcing the res. Second ended up with 4 on the round for him. Rewarded with a showstopper now. Round 12, it's a shaky purchase here for Paper X. And trailing by 5.
Distance, you're feeling it. Sentinels looking lively, looking sharp, looking like they're firing on all cylinders. Onyet with a little bit of an opportunity there, a chance, but he doesn't really get what he wanted. But look at the response over towards B main.
Yeah, early progress made, and Sentinels not looking like they want to slow down either. Adjustment of John QT's utility. And Paper X are almost walking into the trap here.
Being herded.
Look at Zelsis and Zekin. They might even catch Monyet ahead of this execute.
They absolutely have. I think maybe one smoke went in at best, but Ten's still here already, herding them around this map and waiting for that cross. Sharp as ever, he's get 1, he's got to 3 anymore. He's at least got Wingman as well, but Ten's just holding that cross. They were never making it past. And Sentinels, maybe a blip on the radar on Split, but instantly back in control, in touching distance to the finals now, with 9 rounds to their name.
Looking very comfortable for them. Can Paper X dig deep once again? Require a huge comeback to make things happen. Keep this series alive.
That's what they need to keep this series going. This is going very much in Sentinel's favor right now. Is this the last half we're gonna see?
Hello guys, I am Jordan Zelsis Montemuro. I play Valorant for Sentinels. How I'm feeling for this match, I'm pretty disappointed, to be honest. I feel like we were very disconnected today as a team, whether it be like the game plan, our teamwork, comms, energy, stuff like that. It kind of felt like from the get-go we were disconnected, and that's kind of just how I'd sum it up. So I'm kind of disappointed in us as a squad. I think the biggest thing with our Breeze is we were pretty strong in it before they reintroduced hulls, and I think we kind of just like strayed away from it. We tried to learn like other maps, stuff like that. Like we still feel pretty confident on the map, but I mean, being disconnected as a team, you're never gonna win.
Zelsis with his utility, but also with his Odin at the back, hasn't been revealed. He's sat patiently waiting with his gun in hand, and he's gonna win the fight again. Oh, even looking to spam through. He's done a lot of damage to Karen, but he's just buying time for the rotation. Oh! You don't really see plays like this every single day. Sat at the back.
This half, it's looking like they're about to lead themselves into the grand finals. Paper X with 3, Mike. This has to be it. They've got to come up with something now.
It all starts with a pistol. Can they get themselves on the board here in the second half? It's looking like it might be Monyet something to try and hold down the fort here. I mean, early information garnered on the side of Paper X.
Should have probably seen everyone.
Yeah, definitely.
So, big responses made. A little bit of caution edge just in case it is a fake, but it is committed to. Sen full commit on this. They're already on the site. Something actually feeling an interesting spot here. Does it get re-cleared though? No, he gets some play on this one. Monyet by his side. Second falls. Smoke not quite in the right place. And Sassy unleashing Fury. We're down to 3v2. Mind Freak and Defy. The wall is up. Does it get broken in time? A tap on the spike and it draws them in. Tens goes looking, goes hunting, and he finds his victim. It's Mind Freak remaining, and Tens gets Sentinels 2-10.
Double digits early. Paper X now walking the tightrope. Do we see any investment here to try and slow this down? Confidence displayed once again here from Sentinels. Some beautiful pistol rounds on display from them today.
You can feel it now. You can see that confidence on their faces. You can start seeing them come alive. Just a couple more rounds, and they're back at the grand finals with a chance of vengeance, a chance at revenge, a chance at a title. In their way, Paper X still with an opportunity.
Dsouza's got caught here. Down to 5 HP.
Closing in. Dizzy goes. This is good, but Tens is better. Doing the damage to keep them at arm's length. They can't gap close towards it.
Looking for this weapon, though. I don't know if that was the Sheriff that got lost it. No, actually, Mind Freak and Divide. Forsaken's just getting up on the angle, though. Nearly punished. Brought down to 1 HP. No heal available because Divide's already taken damage here. Sentinels will find themselves a wide open A site. Paper X left trailing.
They need some value out of this. Chip damage is not enough. They need tangible value.
When does the heal come back? I think it should be back online now.
Looking for it. 5 seconds. You're going to see Monyet, the top side of this, the rest being quite loud in approach. But already, I'm pretty sure John QT has noted this. Sentinels fully aware. Yeah, oh, that was a mistake from Tens. Maybe not expecting them so close by. But Mind Freak now needs a miracle. He's got 3 more to find, and not much of a chance to do it. Time against him, players against him. He can't get the shot. Sentinels up to 11 now. Paper X held on 3.
Feels like this buy round will decide it. And here, see what Sentinels are able to scrape together. I mean, 3 left standing from the previous. Rounds to play with, so they don't need to stack the chips here. Push all in round 15. Only really Sassy with the early progress towards Ultimate as well. A decent stack of rifles. Need to see a response here from Paper X, Lauren.
It's
needs
desperate.
to come now.
It's now or it's never, Mike. This is the moment for them to step up. The flash, good. The swing is there, something. Gonna take down Zekken. Need more of where that came from, though. Dizzy, finding very little, might be quite telling. Not seeing any more pressure towards mid. Monyet must be on red alert. And Tens, dangerous on the angle. Gonna fall off this one, may not note the full extent of presence. Something! Oh, John QT with the backup! Tens never fighting alone here. The pressure on the site starting to mount now.
Got himself safe passage, though. Cross is easy enough, and actually Monyet punished as well. Forsaken finds a response, though. Dsouza will fall. Brings it to a 3v3. Spike still not planted, but coming through now from the wingman. Will give Sentinels a chance to fully reset on the back of this.
Yeah, and Tens is looking heated up, though. Look at this timing and look at the positioning. He could be the dagger in the back, or he could just wait. Let's
this is
see how
so
it
much
feels.
info, Lauren.
Yeah, he's clearing as he goes. 30 HP is probably all he needs. Maybe not even a fair fight on this. They've just got to buy some time because the Reaper's on the way. He's going to spot one, take him down. They know there's going to be more. Doesn't get more, though. A 2v2 hit. Defy and Forsaken. Still a little time, but this angle's so hard to clear. So brutal to try and pass away, to try and push them away from. Defy, desperate. He needs another fight here, and he needs it fast! But I don't think he's got the time for this one, Mike. It's going to be close, but not close enough. It's 12 for Sentinels.
Heartbreak to not get that first half defuse in. Sentinels now knocking on the door of the grand finals. Beautiful reposition from TenZ as well, playing the pressure perfectly. The rest of the team falling back, giving that space, allowing time to TenZ to find some value. I mean, if anything, I'm looking at the purchase here, sorry to get ahead of this, but it's looking better than you'd imagine for PaperX.
But it looks like a brawl, Mike. I'm seeing everyone in middle, but Defy, the one to bail them out, but Saucy's still there on the back lines. They're hunting them down, they're chasing them down. Something saving PaperX, but it's down to 1v1, and of course it's gonna be TenZ. Is he the one to do this for them? The return to the international stage like this. Can you be the man to step up? Mindfreak on the other side. And the time ticking. He's taking a look towards CT just as Mindfreak starts clearing the site. Does he read it correctly? He's going to hear this. Did he spot him? Did he see him? 2 already in the round. A third would be needed. He's creeping closer. Mindfreak's not stopping. He's got to check. And he does! Sentinels are going to the grand finals. America's last hope holds true.
As the prodigal son to close things out here. Sentinels, the bounce back on Sunset, a 13-3 domination of PaperX.
Yeah.
A heartbreaking loss, but sometimes the brightest lights cast the darkest shadows, Lauren. PaperX, a turbulent journey here in Madrid, but an achievement nonetheless for them.
You're absolutely right there. Considering the changes, considering their own opinions of themselves coming into this event, their own accreditation of where they were.
All the questions, all the doubts, and they're still made it this far.
Yeah, a fantastic side. PaperX couldn't quite keep it up towards the end of this best of 5, but Sentinels to turn attention to the victors here. What a moment, what a welcome back. Yes, defeat against Gen G, but now they get to walk into a grand finals. Incredible.
It's good to see them back as well.
It's been a while.
And the performance so far, take nothing away. They're still gunning to take things home here in Madrid.
Yeah.
And honestly, I mean, split aside, which now, I mean, throw all of the results out the window. Another loss here. 13-5 once again, but overall, fantastic performance from Sentinels so far. TenZ and Zekken continue to deliver, continue to give more and more for this Sentinels side.
No, they've been incredible to watch. What a fantastic series. And to wrap up the day, to kind of put a bow on it all, it's the analyst desk.
Thank you very much, Fancy and Hypog. What a last map that was from Sentinels. I've got Sideshow and Tom back here with me. That's not how I expected for it to end.
No, I mean, both teams dominated on the opponent's best map. And I felt like while the rest of the series had a player who took over, that was a tactical dismantling of the way that PaperX played. Little brother learning from bigger brother and taking it apart. It was sick.
We did get some crazy stuff from TenZ though.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like throughout the series he was middling. He was all right.
Okay.
But in
You
that
give him a
last
5?
map, he was a 10 in the last map.
Yeah.
You know, I'll double it.
Yeah, he was nuts. He was nuts.
Honestly, funny that you should say that. I had this pre-prepared.
Let's
already.
go.
Those are the 10s.
Yeah, that's 1 for TenZ, 1 for Zekken. Tekken, 10 out of 10.
You really want this to stick, don't you?
I also feel
Stop
like
trying to make fetch happen. It's not happening.
Great reference. I feel like this guy was also kind of a MVP performance.
Yeah. It's so sad seeing PaperX lose out in this fashion, but they were comprehensively beaten there in that kind of, it's a very similar kind of head-to-head battle, but It's tough to see them go home like that, but Sen with a rematch is going to be awesome.
Yeah, but this is the thing. This is the Paper Rex that came in here saying we're 6 out of 10, we're struggling, we're not feeling great, and Tom, they still made top 3.
Yeah, that's the thing. It was one of those teams that we didn't have many high expectations of. They did as well as they could. They're going to be better next time.
Well, I can't wait to see what Tens had to say about this. He's standing by with Kakuka for the Verizon post-match interview.
Sentinels! I'm here joined by Tens. First of all, congratulations. My first question is going to be, you were in the first final for the first International Masters ever. But the question is going to be, you had a different roster. What makes this roster capable of such greatness?
I think this is the best iteration that Sentinels has had for a roster. Just, we work together, we get along, we're great friends, and I think we trust each other, and that's what matters the most.
Le preguntaba que, bueno, él ya ha estado en la primera final que tuvimos de la primera Masters Internacional, ¿qué es lo que hace que este roster también pueda ser capaz de lo mismo? Y él dice que confían mucho en el uno en el otro y que esta versión del roster es lo mejor que han tenido en años. Okay, so my next question is going to be, what is going on with Split? Yesterday, today, what do you think is going on there?
I think we generally just need to wake up on Split. We've been kind of lazy, especially since Split's been our territory for quite a while now, and it is our best map. But yeah, we're 0-2 on it since then, so we just got to wake up, I think.
Le preguntaba también qué es lo que estaba pasando.
Dodge, dodge, dodge.
For
dodge,
you. कर रहे
Dodge.
कर रहे हैं अरे कालू कैसा है तू ड्रीम जूनियर अभी ये वही
गोल्ड
अच्छा
पहुंच
खेल
गया
रहा था उस दिन
भाई मैं गोल्ड पहुंच गया
Plank wanna play comp?
हाँ sure
Hello.
Hello, what's up,
Hello.
guys?
मत बोलना अभी
Yeah,
जा
I can do comp, but you must be in server. Yeah, I'm in my
कहाँ
balcony,
है
which is
वो
why I
तो
can talk.
अच्छा सवाल कितना टाइम लगता है
Because if I go back in, I can't. No, if I go back in, I can't talk
नहीं
again.
नहीं
And I
लगेगा
have to play inside, no? I can't play outside.
नहीं लगेगा
बाहर ही खेल ले भाई लैपटॉप लगा दे बाहर
outside.
हाँ बाहर खेल लेता हूँ मच्छर मेरे को काट लेंगे मर जाऊंगा फिर
अरे
अरे ओडोमॉस लगा ले
बोल्ट
मैं तो वही करता हूँ I give up you give up sit outside put Odomos and play
पा रहा मेरा एक हाथ
not
खराब हो
outside but I open the doors because it's so hot and I just put on the Odomos
देखो ना
oh yeah,
फोन
yeah
आपके
that's
पास
I hate the bats and all yeah
देखो
bats Dude, मेरे just से नहीं put, होते put AC no I do so how do the hello mosquitoes survive
Hello.
what do you mean obviously they're gonna survive hello no Pango just before they die I don't know I've never seen them die before. Hello, Pango.
Hello guys.
20 किलोमीटर तो
Hello.
22
What's
किलोमीटर
up?
दूर है
What are you guys doing?
2 किलोमीटर दूर तो सामने
Valo, I'm Valo. just hanging out.
कितना
I'm eating.
Tanya, you want to play comp?
I'm eating at the moment, but you guys can play.
No, no, you're not. Stop lying to
I
yourself.
am.
Come, comp.
I'm literally.
No, you're not. You're gaslighting yourself, Tanya. It's fine.
You're gaslighting me. I asked you to play 3 hours
No,
ago.
no.
I feel so gaslighted.
We were playing, we
No.
were watching the match. It was
तो
so
ये
good.
कहते ना.
I wasn't not watching the match. I was also having dinner, and my food was spoiled. So I was eating very slowly because it was making me want to throw up.
What
So
did
it
you
took me
eat?
like an hour to eat. Oh, it was paneer something, I don't know, but the paneer was spoiled. It tasted sour.
Ugh.
Why the hell did
Yeah,
you
it was
eat?
not good.
So that's making me
Bro,
feel sick.
because I don't know. Like I didn't want to waste it, and it was there. So I was like, fuck it.
Okay, dumb. Quite a good game though. Black, are you sad? PRX lost.
Not really.
Haha. Tomorrow
Oh
I'll
my
be
God.
crying.
It's What are you fine, trying? honestly, because like I like both teams.
But
I
you
think
you
you would have
liked
cried if.
you liked PRX over Sen, right? You only
Yeah,
said
yeah, yeah,
it.
obviously, but like PRX already lost to Gen G. Sentinels also already lost to Gen G, so like I'm guessing it'll be Gen G who'll win at the end. It's
Yeah, Gen
it's
Z is good
fine.
actually. Don't know. Let's
The
see.
the quite good.
नहीं नहीं ओए यहाँ पे
Yeah,
थोड़ा
how
सा
the fuck you finished tunnel?
टीडीएम इधर आओ
तो पार्टी
What?
लीडर देके चला जा तू कितनी देर में आ जाएगा
Tanya,
भाई लग जाएंगे करीब 20
how long
मिनट
till you finish eating?
तो वो देके चला जा
I think
PRX
1
lost.
hour
अबे
is
अभी तो मैं जा रहा हूँ
spoiled.
आना है मेरी टीम में
Tastes sour.
अच्छा
So it's gonna take me an hour
Oh,
to
okay, 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 alright.
Wait,
ऐसे
what are
शायद
you
कह रही
eating?
हो
Why
क्या
why does it taste sour?
She's
I'm
eating
eating
paneer, bro.
fish.
मैंने भी
Yeah, I'm
तो
eating
करा
paneer
Yeah,
fish
टीडीएम लगा दिया
and
yeah.
paneer chips.
अरे वो थोड़ा सा ये 20 मिनट बाद अब कॉम्प शुरू करेंगे पेन लगा आधे घंटे का
अच्छा अच्छा कोई नहीं
मैं
अबे
नहीं ऑन
उधर
लेने
क्या
वाला
एक
था
जन को
आराम
दिया
से
है?
आधे
वहाँ पे 2 जन क्यों है?
भाई तू मेरा एजेंट खेल लेगा तो मैं क्या खेलूंगा
तो मैं तेरा एजेंट खेलूंगा
मेरा एजेंट ही नहीं है वो
टीडीएम में तो तेरा ही है
मेरी तो मजबूरी होती है खेलने की उसको
ठीक है यार
By
ऐसे
Grim,
थोड़ी
by the way,
फ्लैट था
PRX just lost for your kind
अब तो रात
information.
भर गेम चलेंगे मेरे बोर्ड्स आखिरी
Grim,
पेपर बचा है इतना भी
कंग्रेट्स
कॉन्फिडेंट
खैर से हो
Grim, Grim,
बोर्ड
listen
का
now,
बचा
Grim,
थोड़ी
Grim,
पेपर बचा है
Grim,
भाई
listen
अभी
to
एक
me.
पेपर बचा है
Grim,
10
listen
मिनट
to me.
रुको फिर चलते
Grim,
हैं
listen to me.
नहीं
PRX
दूर है
just
तेरे घर से बस
lost.
स्टॉप
PRX just lost.
10 मिनट
Guys, PRX just lost for your kind information, Grim.
भाई तुम क्या हो गया भाई
Sen
PRX fan हूँ
City,
ना
Sen City all the way, bhai. Sen
तो
City all the way.
अब तो
अब कल मैं रोऊंगा भाई, कल हारेंगे.
अभी वीसीटी चैंपियनशिप तो शुरू ही नहीं हुई
कौन? तो मेन तो अब तो
अब ये
मास्टर्स
मैड्रिड
है
चल रहा है
ना.
ना चैंपियनशिप तो है अभी
पॉइंट्स मिल रहा है तो वो रीजन क्वालिफाई होगी. तेरे को पता है कि नहीं?
जीते मतलब क्या
मैड्रिड का चैनल
क्या ना जीते
वो तो जब हार ही
अरे
गई तो जीते कैसे
अबे वो लोग क्वालिफाई नहीं करेंगे ना
Enemy kill.
मास्टर्स के
किसके लिए क्वालिफाई
भाई पॉइंट्स मिल रहा है. जो मास्टर्स जीतेगा उसको 3 पॉइंट मिलेगा.
सारे क्वालिफाइंग में जाते हैं भाई मैं शूट तेरे पे किया नो नो
Yes,
It was
guys.
fine. It was okay. I did nothing all day.
You did nothing all day.
I did nothing.
Voice chat off.
Why not?
Tell me plan what's up.
You wanna do comp?
Yeah, we are playing comp. Wanna come?
Yeah, how many people do you have?
I have 5, but I can get 1 out.
Oh no, because Tanya also wants to come.
No, I think no, I don't want to. Yikes.
I feel bad, please.
No, you guys play. I honestly don't really feel like playing. I really don't.
No, now I feel bad.
I don't know. After watching VCT, I play better by.
No, I haven't
So
played in
what
like
is
a
You're playing so
week. I haven't played in like a week, so I'm playing quite badly. Can you come now, please? I'm sorry.
No, you guys play. I'll play Overwatch. I promise, it's fine. I didn't really want to play Valorant. I played like 1 game and then I left. You can ask Norman.
Oh.
Okay.
Norman's not even here.
What?
He's not paying attention.
The mark nice.
He's not paying attention.
I'm here.
Yeah, you're here physically, like your icon is here.
Mm-hmm.
We are
But
meant
you're
to
not
have
here.
this conversation.
No, yeah, she only played 1. Yeah, that's true.
It was such a late response. like after 2 minutes.
Just in the back end, Tanya's just messaging him. He's like, just tell him if
Yeah, why are you on D&D, Tanya?
She was playing Horizon.
Yeah,
Achha.
and then I kept hearing bing, 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 bing as you guys talking about VCT, so I was like, fuck's sake. Alright.
See, that's what I mean. We should like definitely do it in a different channel.
It's fine.
We made a new channel.
Yeah, I did that.
Did I just miss so many of my bullets?
I'm coming online about, but if I'll have to leave voice call and join from laptop because I can't speak anymore.
You know, you whisper. Can you not even like?
No, I
You
can't.
can't even do that.
No, I can't do that.
How? So your mom literally wakes up with
I
slices
can't
of
hear
meat.
and then this guy knifed him.
Nice.
So she'll wake up if there's like,
Even the slightest bit of noise.
yeah, no, she once woke up because my dad went to the washroom and flushed the toilet.
I mean, that's pretty loud.
No, but that's loud.
No,
but like,
but
I'm
the,
saying
yeah,
the,
whisper.
the toilet, the toilet isn't in their bedroom. It's not. It's outside.
Yeah, but it's loud.
Yeah.
It's different. If
Like
you
you
just talk,
whispering.
like, calmly.
Like, she
Yeah.
wakes up to you whispering. That's insane.
Yeah.
Like, that's
I just,
actually like
I just
she's
don't
a
want to
whore.
risk it.
Because
And
if
if
you're-
she wakes up, she won't get sleep again. You know.
But she needs to go on like some show if she wakes up to someone whispering. No, honestly, I'm not kidding. I'm literally like Dan can't hear me and I'm in the same room and I'm whispering like. Psst, 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 psst. Yes, he's A. Yes, oh, he's B. Like, if your mom can hear that in a different room, she's insane. Like, that's like I commend this woman. I will go to wherever you live. And I will like kiss her feet because that's insane.
Like you have to have super hearing for that.
Exactly. She needs to be on some show.
What do you call it? What's the thing where you can sleep but like stuff can just wake you up? What is that called?
Light sleeper.
No. Yeah, but there's like a medical term for it, right? I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, but I don't know anyone that like wakes up just whispering. Like that's honestly like.
Okay, I mean that's fine though. Like, why are you like kind of pushing the guy for that?
No, I'm just amazed.
She's just curious. It's fine.
Yeah,
like,
I'm just so curious. Like, it's crazy.
I'm gonna join VC from laptop. Give me a second.
So what are you guys gonna do now?
Depends on you, Penga. What do you want to do?
Oh, me, I'm going to sleep soon.
Really?
Yeah.
Tomorrow is a holiday. Why do you want to sleep?
I have to wake up early to do something.
What do you have to do?
Something.
You can't say what it is.
I mean, I can, but I have to explain everything if I say it. Basically, I have to discuss something with my friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to discuss something with your friend.
Early in the morning.
Interesting. What would that be?
See, I think you have to like explain everything.
Yeah. Anya, can you remove yourself from D&D, bro?
Why?
It's dumb as fuck.
Right.
I know exactly
What is
where you
D&D for anyway? Like, why do you like? I don't know how people really love D&D so much.
You don't know why
Because
it's gone.
they want to be online, but they don't want anyone to like message them.
No, cause like I was playing Horizon and all I kept hearing was bring, 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 bring. I didn't know where it was coming from, so you just do not disturb.
You can mute it. Oh, you don't know.
Yeah, no, but I don't know where it was coming from because I didn't want to tap out, so I just muted myself. I just put myself on do not disturb.
I see. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Bro, can't play with one-sided
They are so
I'm out of the context. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Watch your eyes.
You lose.
Alright guys, I think
Okay.
Bye guys. Good night.
Bye. Oh, you're gonna sleep? Okay,
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
bye bye.
Bye bye. I'll also go.
Alright.
See ya.
Bye bye. आवाज आ रही है? हाँ।
हाँ भाई
अबे मैं
चल
बात कर रहा था वहाँ पर एक्चुअली उन लोग को they were talking something so I was like I'll
आपको कुछ मीटिंग भी है
यार मेरे को सिर्फ एक साइड की आवाज आ रही है पता
आवाज आई
सिर्फ लेफ्ट की आवाज आती है
I know exactly
where you अरे मेरा हेडफोन्स खराब है
बोल रहा रात को फ्री हो तो कुछ करते ना
क्या करना
होम टीवी या वैसे कुछ करते कुछ तो करे बच्चों भी
देखो भाई बताओ मुझे यार मेरा हाँ अब आ रहा है नहीं अब वापस
छोड़ो भाई मैं तो खाना खाऊं थोड़ा पहले
मैं
आ रहा है
ब्लूटूथ वाले ईयरफोन्स लेकर आया रुक जाओ देखते हैं
क्या कोई और भी
अरे ये 10 मिनट में आना बाउंड्री ठीक है
वैसे मैं भी थक गया हूँ यार थोड़ा पता नहीं
तो डिस्कॉर्ड पे चलो वहीं पे अरे खेलेंगे अभी ये बाउंड्री आना 10 मिनट में
मैं निकलता हूँ फिर
मेरा कंप्यूटर फट जाएगा मैं शाम से खेल रहा हूँ 5 4:30 5 कोई बात नहीं कोई अरे सस भाई फटता है कोई बात नहीं तू वहाँ पे टेम्परेचर कितना हो रहा है हीटर है भाई घर के अंदर
मैं स्ट्रीम बंद कर रहा हूँ cause I don't think so स्ट्रीम के साथ मैं खेल पाऊँ